Please take the time to visit podsurvey.com/peasants to complete a short 21-question survey. Participants in the survey will be entered into a chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The survey will be taken multiple times, so feel free to visit back each month for your chance to enter the drawing. Please help support the show by using our Amazon links located in the description anytime you purchase anything from Amazon. It's a great way to support the show while just going about your normal business shopping on Amazon.com. Also, check out our storefront for Drunken Peasants recommended merchandise. Patreon pledges of $5 or more will now receive 2 private shows each month. In addition to the private shows, Patreon pledges of $10 or more will receive the Drunken Peasants post show after each episode of the Drunken Peasants, Ben and Billy's monthly shitty movie review, and regular behind-the-scenes vlogs with Ben and Billy. Sign up anytime to catch the future shows as well as past content. If you want to catch the post shows but you're not a patron, click the join link below this video to become a member of the Drunken Peasants channel. In addition to each post show, you'll also get special badges and emojis that you can use in the Drunken Peasants live chat. Streamlabs will be open for the duration of each episode. Click the link below to send us a message. Donations $20 and above will be read out through text-to-speech and will require our immediate attention. All donations below $20 will be read at the end of each segment. Keep an eye out for our weekly Streamlabs goal, which if we meet, we will do an extra show the following week. If you find any content you'd like to see us cover on the show, send it to drunkenpeasantsinbox@gmail.com. All submissions will be reviewed for possible usage in a future episode. Click the Discord link in our description to join the Drunken Peasants Discord. Interact with other Drunken Peasants fans in text and voice chat, as well as the peasants themselves. Visit the Google Play Store and download the Drunken Peasants app to catch the audio version of the show while you're on the road. In addition to the app, the audio-only version of the show is also available through iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, SoundCloud, and other audio platforms. That's all we have for now. Enjoy the show.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get with this. Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 661. And tonight, joining us, SkepTalkLive, back from a long hiatus. What's up? Yeah. And Ghastly, which is a surprise guest, last minute joined us.
Well,
yeah, what's up?
This is like could even. I just phased in through the back door because I'm trying to get a hat like this motherfucker above.
Ghastly's appearance tonight is like the reverse ghosting, where you make plans with somebody and then they don't show up. We had no plans, and Ghastly just showed up. It was fucking perfect.
He haunted us.
I ran out of beer at my place. I figured I'd come by y'all's spot. Y'all probably got something to drink, right? You know what I'm saying?
We got more than something to drink. Yeah.
I took the last drink of my drink. Now I'm ready to go. Do it, man.
Do like Earth plane drugs still work on the ethereal type?
I mean, to a degree. I feel like my tolerance is pretty high. Like I can put away that South American culture like nobody's business. But you get something going on. You get something going on, man. Maybe it's the placebo effect. I don't know, and I don't care, man.
Just give me some of that Bolivian snot dust and let's roll.
I'm just trying to be inclusive, celebrating the other continent below us, man. That's all that is.
All right. So, right quick, we're going to ask everyone to like our stream. Please subscribe. Brave browser, download the Brave browser, watch it, replace it with Chrome. We ask you all, if you support Drunken Peasants, to replace Chrome with the Brave browser. Links below.
And if you are already using the Brave browser, make sure to click that triangle and set auto donate.
Yes.
Then you don't have to do shit.
Oh, see, I didn't even know about this. I feel like I need to get on that train. Damn.
You do. You need to, because it's remonetizing YouTube. Like the Brave browser, just by virtue of someone using this browser, they can remonetize YouTube, because the more they use it, the more they get Brave ads. Brave ads are not as invasive as YouTube ads. They're like down on the side. So they, and they make this currency that they can contribute to all of their favorite creators throughout the month.
Well, you heard blueberry pie, guys. Get it done. I'm gonna try it out myself when we get on here.
Do it. Do it.
We go.
I tell all my friends out here to do Brave Browser.
I even tell my enemies to use Brave
Do
Browser.
you?
That's how good Brave Browser
Are
is.
you Jesus?
I am. I'm like Brave New Jesus.
Are you Jesus?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? Billy being Jesus and me being one of his disciples is way better than the old school disciples because we got way more of the body of Jesus Christ to feast on now.
Yeah, if you guys want seconds.
If Catholics were to eat the body of Christ, but it was in the fridge, it wouldn't be a cracker, man. It would be like a ham hock. You just take
Yeah. You're gonna have full on ribs, like the rib that God made Eve out of.
What sauce?
You're gonna have You're gonna have one of these big old Eve making ribs with the sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Sweet boy Ray. Sweet baby boy.
Catholicism, if I can get on them ribs on Sunday, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I want my Christ to be buffet style Christ, not some communion cracker and wine. I want tubs.
That's family style
We
Christ,
prefer
man.
Cracker.
Turning water into mayonnaise.
Well,
All you Catholic cracker eating crackers. Cracker eating crackers. I don't know.
No. Many Christian churches do communion, but only Catholicism believes that it literally turns into the body and blood. Yeah.
right.
Which is
Basic cannibalism.
Yeah, but nowadays we have DNA testing where if you had a priest pray over it and turn it into the body and blood and then take it in for a DNA analysis, it would say bread and wine.
You know what, though? I did do a DNA test on some Cheez-Its, and it was a descendant of Chester Cheeto.
Yes, man.
And if it did work, you could use Jurassic Park style technology to clone Jesus.
Dinosaur Jesus?
Yeah, pretty much.
I got some garlic Triscuits, and I went and I had Bones come in and do a fucking DNA analysis. You wouldn't believe it, man. It came from Ann Coulter. Tasted terrible, man.
Dipped in her own blue cheese thigh dressing.
All I'm saying.
He called me sir and got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves.
Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
I don't think good cheese is a white person thing. I think it's a person who's not struggling in their life. Like, I remember the time of my life where the only cheese I ever ate came out of a cellophane wrapper.
Yes,
Yeah.
me too.
That was the struggle.
I was working class. I was a working class kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, cheese to me came out of the craft cheese.
A little craft cheese pull apart. You thought you were boss
Kraft
because you got
was
the bigger
good
one.
kind.
Yeah.
There was the
Right.
off-brand of Kraft
Yeah.
cheese wrapped in the cellophane
There was
wrapper.
the generic stuff they couldn't even call cheese.
Right.
They had to call it processed American
and
slices.
Velveeta.
And
Trying to
then-
get that good country fair brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I go to
Fuck
the
that
supermarket and I'll get like a little chunk of cheese cut off of a big old brick, and it's like I feel special because it came from a bigger brick that I saw them cut it off. And I
It's
feel
not government cheese.
no. I wish it should be Yang Gang 2020. All cheese will be government cheese.
No, that's not part of the platform. Don't add on to his platform.
I think we could add it on.
You thought it was $1,000 cash. Little did you know it's $1,000 in dairy products. I mean, that's what it's going to be. Those are good ass cheeses. Those are good ass cheese.
I feel
All
sorry.
right. So all of us will get our honest take on this story here. I have a feeling there's going to be some disagreement here.
Every
let's
student
go.
had a different type of good. Some students, my understanding is, had corn. Some had wood. In regards to my son, he had slaves.
Okay, that wasn't a different type of good. It was a share of the open market in a period of time.
Angela Walker says she was shocked to find this assignment in her son's folder, asking him to set a price for a slave.
little woke ass 5-year-old kids like
He's no. Well, here's some context. The little kid is like part black.
Okay.
Too. This is his mom, but his dad is black.
And he gets to set a price. And what's the teacher going to do if he says free?
I mean, whatever. I mean,
that's not bad.
My husband is 10 times more hurt because being an African American man and knowing that his family, I mean,
white
son,
woman.
and I mean, he even said, what are we doing here, bud? Like, do you understand there's no value on a life?
One of the questions reads,
there is not currently a value on a life, but like they were trying to teach the economics of the time period, right?
Economics, Benjamin, there's more problem in this math problem than there is math. We need to go back in time and free the slaves. Yang Gang 2020, free slaves.
So is Andrew Yang's current platform to take a time machine into the past and free slaves?
No, the slaves are free. They're free slaves.
Oh.
You get them at no cost to you.
Yeah, no cost to you. Free slaves. Everybody wants to free slaves. Why not? 2020 Yang Gang free slaves.
who own a plantation or
It
farm
just
and
happens
therefore
to tie in with his immigration plan. So.
need more workers. You begin to get involved in the slave trade industry.
There's no value to playing a game about slavery.
As the mother of a biracial child, but also a teacher herself in a diverse district, Walker says there are other ways to talk about the history of slavery. The assignment was given to the 5th grade class at Blades Elementary in the Melville School District last week. The principal says it was about market practices in early America.
Yes. I mean, like, are we going to ignore? I mean, like, and you can throw it in how it was a brutal market, but it was still part. I mean, like, that. Do you want to ignore how it had an effect on the economy? I mean, we can be well aware how businesses that are still alive till this day, money, like families with money that are still alive till this day, that were like born out of slavery money.
Yeah.
I mean, we shouldn't forget about this and act like it didn't exist.
If you want your reparations, go after the companies that are still in business that made money off you.
Don't lie about history. Don't lie about history.
I'm good with that. Teach it to them. But I'm saying there maybe is a better way to teach them than by assigning slaves to children. You know what I mean?
Didn't
Like
do that though.
It's not like they're playing Quentin Tarantino's Candyland.
Yeah, they were like,
from Django
well,
Unchained.
if you were in the slave economy, how would you price slaves? And yeah, I mean, it's a tough question, but that's but it's meant to do that. It's meant to like spread awareness that this was like people were a commodity.
And normally I would totally 100% agree with this, except that kid's handwriting looked like he was not old enough to be learning about this shit.
Right. I was just about to say that this exercise might be all right for middle school, but 5th grade, this might be a little tone deaf.
God forbid that this kid isn't. They did say 5th grade, right? He's not just like a senior in high school and has shit handwriting. Okay, I missed that part.
Yeah, no, 5th grade might be a little bit too early for the concept of getting the nuance
I don't think
around
it is.
Yeah, 5th grade's not too early. That
I knew slavery was a real thing.
I thought that handwriting was from a 5-year-old. I didn't realize it was from a 5th grader.
So many wonderful professional developments on trauma informed, on cultural sensitivity, and making sure that what we do is thinking of every.
Do we need to be sensitive when we teach people that slavery was a real thing? I think if anything, we need to teach the harsh reality so we can teach what an ugly thing it was.
I agree with that. I want to see more context to than just the one question on the test. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of hard to gauge what maybe the teacher was going for there. Because I agree with you that that's definitely not something you want to remove from curriculum. Like, remember last month when those people were talking about, you can't teach kids about World War II. They're too sensitive. Bullshit. You need to teach them about all that. So I agree with teaching them about slavery, but I want more context to try to understand why they would put that question to children. Like, they had to know writing that they're setting themselves up for failure. At least it looks that way in this small context. Would you like to know more? Yes, I would. I
want more development in this line of questioning. Like, slavery is from what, 150 years ago? long ass time ago. We're still dealing with human trafficking to this day. We got politicians,
which is slavery.
Yeah, they dip in prostitution.
And,
Politicians, get caught with prostitutes all the time.
I blame prohibition on prostitution.
Yeah, but that's why we need to ask our kids how you price them hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're on to.
Yeah.
Hey, now we're not about problems. That's the solution. Switch it over to be Asian girls in a shipping container. Now I'm good with showing this to fun.
You got a shipping container full of Asian women, and you got a couple of white women, and your bottom bitch. How do you price them differently? You gotta put a different price tag on your bottom bitch, because that's your numero uno. She's holding the belt loop down.
Double up. That's a premium. You got to pay a premium there.
Yeah.
Man, right?
The bottom bitch, she shouldn't be working unless you're out of hose. And if you're out of hose, you shouldn't be working. That's poor pimping. These kids need to learn this shit.
Type of demographic that we serve in our communities.
She says that's her hope in this situation, that her son's teacher and the district as a whole can learn from this. The district has placed that teacher on administrative leave and says they will be working with all staff on cultural bias in the near future.
We have to be more culturally sensitive. We do. We can say to get over homework assignments.
Should we desensitize the brutal topics, though? Shouldn't we be nailing home how wrong slavery is?
But
not
maybe
a kinder, gentler slavery? Like, I don't...
But isn't asking questions of how you would price a slave compared to, like, corn and wood, isn't that kind of a kinder, gentler version of dealing with slavery? How would you price a slave? Let's go to economics class.
It
corn
was part of the
$48.
economics, though.
Well, yeah, but it's like a weird... It's a very weird scenario altogether.
You know, corn and bread could go with potatoes, but how much you price a slave should be right up there with, like, how much do bullets cost so you can genocide the Native Americans? How much does vaccination for smallpox cost so you can make sure you don't provide that to poor communities?
This sounds like a bad faith actor to me.
I found the whole assignment photocopied and published online.
It was hilarious because someone sent Billy.
Can SkepTalk sing Feels Like Christmas by Cyndi Lauper to Dusty the Cockatiel?
I don't know that song. So
But
the
yeah,
answer to the question is no, I can't, because
we had a guy DM Billy because he called Ghastly a bad faith actor.
He said we had too many bad faith actors on the show or something, and I was like, who? And he was like, Ghastly, and I was like, don't you know Ghastly is like
a
spoiler alert, a cartoon? And he was like, that's what he wants you to think, or something. It's like he must have been trolling. It was so stupid.
The fact is, man, don't believe the hype out there. I am, in fact, a real ghost. I mean, you can see me plain as day right here. How could I lie? You'd see right through me. But, you know, these people want to try to pretend that I'm making something up somehow, that I'm still alive, that I'm some kind of fucking voice actor sitting in his office right now. It's malarkey is what it is.
Malarkey.
Is that Joe Biden?
Looking at the full assignment here that these kids were doing, there is no explanation, saying anything about slavery being not okay. So I could see how some parents who aren't thinking in the same manner that we are, that, accepting that their kids are intelligent enough to understand what's going on.
But does it need to point it out at this point?
For some parents, it does. Because they're so riled up.
Is it part of human nature to know that is a negative thing to do? How, for instance, you never need anybody to tell you that stealing is wrong. Even dogs know not to steal, or that they at least recognize that stealing is wrong. They get ashamed, et cetera, et cetera. So nobody ever has to tell a human not to steal. We just reinforce it, et cetera. So is slavery equals bad another one of those things? Like not killing your parents? That's in you already. Nobody ever had to tell you that would be a bad thing. I wonder if this is in that same ballpark.
The Menendez brothers.
Well, they went off course, my friend.
At the end of the assignment, it asks you, would you consider yourself wealthy after you have after looking at what you have left over after completing this activity?
Not at $5 a slave. That's bullshit.
Right. And do you think you're wealthy? Why or why not? Do you think a free market economy is a good thing to be part of?
Mm-hmm.
And do you think allowing people to set their own prices to buy and sell freely is a good economy? Those are the big questions.
The fifth graders macroeconomics? Like what exactly is the lesson plan here if that's where they're going with it, you know? Again, I'm gonna have to you said you have the whole thing. I would love to see the whole document, man, for sure.
I'll put it in the call.
Cool. I'll pick it up later on, whatever.
Right.
All right.
Excellent pause game, by the way, my man. You can see clearly that her set of facial features are too small for her head. They, in fact, put this face on the market,
Dude,
and it is
poor girl.
I used to live in Columbus, Ohio, and this guy was my trusted weatherman. And now the weatherman in Columbus, Ohio is disgraced.
Whoa. We begin with breaking news. First at 4, I'm Darlene Hill. We're learning more about the charges filed against former 10 TV chief meteorologist Mike Davis, linking him to child pornography.
Oh, Mike Davis.
Yeah, and he's got the weatherman hair.
Now, new documents released just earlier today accuse Davis of uploading nearly 16,000 images to the internet. Let's get right to NBC4.
Uploading 16,000 images to the internet. What the hell, Mike Davis?
Yeah, Mike Davis, we trusted you.
We trusted your weather reporting, man. Come on. God, dude. And let me ask you, do you think that all this child pornography stuff is more prevalent than it was, or just more find-outable than it
Find-outable.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's maybe
also with the digital act, it's easier to share everything, right?
So too. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So it's probably easier to get caught.
Find-outable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Ted Hart, he's live at the courthouse. He's been digging through some of those documents. And Ted.
Yeah, because back in the day, these kind of people just traded hand to hand this kind of shit, right? And there was no trail unless you the person you handed it to was an undercover cop or something.
Oh yeah,
like
you'd
that.
have to get red-handed back then, I guess.
But now there's a trail to everything.
What else have you learned?
Well, first, Mike Davis is charged with
Columbus looks cold as fuck.
Downloading child pornography and then emailing it to himself. And the search warrant that was unsealed today provides some of the details of the vast scope of what Mike Davis was allegedly doing. The investigation into Mike Davis actually...
Glad this motherfucker is off TV. You know what I mean? He can barely contain his glee while he reports on this.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, that guy that was taking my job that I always knew was mine.
Mike Davis, man. I told you.
Started in late August, according to the search warrant that was again released today. That's when a sheriff's office detective received not one, but 25 cyber tip line reports.
You don't have to be tall in TV work.
All at once from the National Center for Missing and Exploited.
He's got to have the right hair.
Children, all focused on a particular email address belonging to Davis. The search warrant
nice head of hair.
It says the email account had uploaded almost 16,000 images of suspected child pornography. The investigation found that Davis had been regularly emailing images depicting nudity, child erotica, and child pornography in small batches to himself since December of 2012.
Can Skeptic look up the lyrics to Feels Like Christmas by Cyndi Lauper so he can sing it to Dusty the Cockatiel?
That's a good question.
He was getting it from another source and then emailing it back to himself, and it was his own email server that flagged this. They must have had like a natural net for this sort of thing.
16,000 images. Whoa.
It hurts my head because every time I hear one of these stories, I'm going to tell you a quick story, man. A million years ago when I was alive, I worked for Yahoo for a little while, right? Like a subcontract. And this was in the early days of e-commerce, right? So it's kind of early when there was a lot of online stores. eBay was still fairly new. I think Amazon was still just books at that point. But so a lot of times I would have to troubleshoot how websites and emails worked, all these different things. And they would write in, and, we have all these tools to log in through the back end and find out what the fuck's going on, right? Typical tech support bullshit. And this guy writes in to say that his email doesn't work. And when I log in and I see his file structure, I have to look at his site, all these things. And dude, Bro, it hit me like a ton of bricks in the face. No warning, just honestly the most vile set of images I've ever seen. And like to this day, they are burned into my brain. You know what I mean? And protocol at that time at the job obviously was to contact the FBI. We did. Guy got arrested. Okay, so there's a good ending to the story. And I'm not going to go into gruesome detail of what the images were, but it's as bad as it could possibly be with very children. And dude, and just every time I hear one of these stories, I see the images in my head again. Now I'm stuck with those for the rest of my fucking afterlife. You know what I mean? I don't.
I worked for a major telecom. I won't mention the name of which one, but we even had a training, like one individual class that we all did complete, just in case we ran into any of this kind of material.
Right.
So, not to one up you guys, but I worked with Onision.
I don't know if somehow he got careless and that's how it was identified through Yahoo. We may never know. How this sort of popped up on their radar. But it is unfortunate this has been going on for so long before we were able to be alerted to it and able to take some action.
And Davis was indicted on 4 counts of pandering sexually oriented material involving a minor. His court date is now set for the end of January, and it is widely expected that a plea deal will be worked out. Local for you and live at the Franklin County Courthouse, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Such a disturbing story, Ted. Thank you so much.
God damn it. Does that
So
mean
I
you
found.
for
Oh,
extra
go ahead.
$4 or give him a shorter sentence? What could he give up? Whoever he got the stuff from, or tell you where the fucking bodies are? Fuck this guy. I'm getting steamed crab under here. My bad.
There's just something about Columbus, Ohio that is terribly unsettling.
Dude, no.
Yeah,
that is the most settled part. You haven't been to the other. Well, you've kind of like traversed through parts of it.
Yeah,
dude, no. Columbus is not the craziest part. Dayton, by far worse.
Yeah, I just drove through Dayton, didn't stop.
The suburbs outside of Cincinnati, that's like fucking cousins kind of territory.
Yeah, I know, because that's where my family's from.
You never told me you got family from Ohio.
Yeah, that's my dad was born in Ohio.
Sorry, but I have to one-up you, Billy. Prince Andrew is my uncle.
What? Oh, whatever, you liar.
That's where all this money comes from. Thank you, Prince Andrew's
if
nephew.
Prince Andrew was your uncle, you would literally be in line for the throne. You'd be like 20th or 30th or 50th.
And what? People in line for the throne can't enjoy Drunken Peasants?
I'd be so. Well, all right. Fly us out to London, please. Prove it to me. Fly us out to London.
Boys.
Cradle be unto these sweet boys. Thank you, Josh 2.0. Cradle be on.
Go ahead and read the Streamlabs that came in beforehand.
Read the, should we have Skep Talk sing Cyndi Lauper first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I mean, so now I have the lyrics and I also have the song. I'm gonna have to listen to find out how the song goes because I've never heard this before.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. I just wanted to let everybody know.
You give a listen while I read these little stream chats. Beta Death 554 said, would it be possible to have Steven Dawson square off against Sherwin in Actual Mania 3, then have the winner fight Egghead in Actual Mania 4? No. We're gonna have Egghead go up against Steven Dawson,
and then those two can go against each other for the rematch or whatever.
I think we should wait and we should have like a multi-man scramble match with all the losers, all the cringe.
You know what? When we have that triple threat, the votes are going to go other places, and there could be a spoiler vote that loses it for the front runner.
Yeah. It's been pretty simple.
That's why triple threat matches could be a whole new game, and then we could have a Royal Rumble where we have 30 people and everyone, yeah, dude. And you can only vote once.
What do y'all got cooking up there? That sounds dope.
actual mania. It's like WrestleMania. But instead of wrestling, we just pit crazy people against each other, and all the fans vote. Anybody who is a Patreon supporter of $5 or above gets access to the bonus shows, or the private shows, which our actual mania will be the 20th. Tomorrow we're gonna have another private show.
Ghastly, I'm gonna give you a preview because you haven't seen it yet, and then. So this was from the last actual mania. I'm just gonna give it its full due. So I'm gonna take us down, and we're gonna mute us. Yeah, so that was actual mania. That was last month, and next time this month.
Yes, our girls at the Angelic Initiative win those tag team titles, man.
They barely lost, right?
They lost to Onision and Kai
by like 2 or 3 votes.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch! I should have been there to try to make the deciding vote.
I know.
Yeah, dude, because we let the people vote on it. So and JLP dethroned Jared Genesis.
Yeah. So because King Cobra beat Christine Weston Chandler in the number 1 contenders match, the main event of the next actual Mania will be Jesse Lee Peterson versus King Cobra, and that's just gonna be weird.
Because fucking King Cobra is number 1, dude. It's gonna be very hard to take him out.
Yeah. And then the other match we have booked so far is Egghead versus Steven Dawson, the sicko, for the Cringerweight title, the most cringiest person.
Yeah. Right. Coveted. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Steven Dawson?
No, I knew some of the guys just from the images. I've seen them on this show, etc., but I didn't know everybody that was there.
There's some.
Dude, let me pull up a legit.
Do you have a classic Steven Dawson?
Yeah, I have to.
He's so cringe, like.
And while I'm looking that up,
I'll continue reading these Streamlabs.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Mythic Templar said, "Hey, Ghastly, whatever happened to that house you and Christina Ricci had together?"
I had to kick her the fuck out, man. She lost her job and wouldn't pay rent.
Are you Eskimo Bros with Owen Benjamin?
You know it, bro. That's what I'm talking about. In the EBDB, man.
Oh, and then 2BN323 said, "I think that when teaching about slavery, schools should teach everything, even the gruesome details, age appropriately, of course."
Sure, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's violent. You know, you don't want to tell little 6-year-old girls about that. It's very upsetting. But I'm with you.
Regina Starr said, "My kid just finished a lesson on economics. They made toys and priced them why they thought what they were worth. Did this school really need to do slaves? I don't know, man. I get the sentiment, but they had to have known it would be controversial. You should have known it would be controversial. Definitely should have. Base Reef said, I never said I was close to him, but I am. Long story short, before World War I, the crown prince gave up the crown to marry a common lady, which was illegal at the time, so I can't get the crown, nor am I recognized as royalty. It's like being a son of a mistress. Oh, damn. So, Base Reef...
I'm scared.
All right, we'll have you on the show when you prove that I'll have you as a guest for a whole show.
Wow.
All right. I got a song I gotta sing to Dusty. I'm not gonna sing the whole song because it's like 4 minutes long.
Yeah, just give us a little teaser, a little taste.
I'm gonna do the chorus. It feels like Christmas, just like Christmas. It feels like Christmas with you. That is Cyndi Lauper's "Feels Like Christmas," and that is only for Dusty. That wasn't for anybody else. That was just for Dusty.
I think Cyndi Lauper's voice is deeper than that, man. You were close. Weren't quite down.
I am not about to pull out a falsetto in order to start singing.
Wow.
Man, that grapefruit video, I have sent that to so many fucking people.
Yeah, that's a classic, though. That's a good old-fashioned classic.
Oh, yeah, that really turns me on. Oh, yes. It really does. Oh, yeah. Ding dong. Way. That's what you did last night, eh, pretty? Eh? When you showed your naked body off. I really had a good hard-on near enough. Oh, yeah. Really had a good hard-on as well. Really did, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, pretty, please, unblock me on Instagram, please.
This Babe station is like this TV station in the UK where like models get naked for money on TV, and he was a big fan of theirs, and he got blocked by her. Probably for sending dick
This is the
pics.
future that the Tories want.
Yeah.
And this right here gets a point.
Pretty, please. I love your glamour work that you do, Pretty, and your sister Priya as well. You're both gorgeous glamour models. I'm a big fan of yours, Pretty. I really am. So please unblock me. I never say things about you on Instagram. I'm not like that. I'm not racist. I'm not a perv. I never was like that.
You're not a perv.
You're definitely a perv. Like,
you just hip thrusted the screen.
Yeah. You just did like dick jerking motions to the screen. Like, that's a perv thing to do.
So who's ever putting words into my mouth on social media, please stop. It isn't fair. I can't be treated like that. No one treats me really bad on Instagram. It isn't fair on me. I've got a learning disability and I can't be treated like that. I really can't. It's not fair. So whoever's doing it, stop.
Stop.
Otherwise, I would tell the cop. I would get that person into trouble.
Oh, don't get them in trouble.
Things about them instead.
No,
so they like it.
It's not eye
It's
for
not
an eye,
fair me
Stephen
getting
Dawson.
picked on like that all the bleeding time. I'm fed up with it.
Be a sweet boy.
Who's more cringy, him or Egghead?
I think Egghead, because Egghead wants it more. It's weird. The fact that Egghead wants to be the cringerweight champion.
Dude, check
is
this
cringy.
out though. Stephen Dawson cut a promo on Egghead.
Hello pretty, it's Stephen Dawson. I'm only here making this video so I don't like this man Egghead for he's calling me out. But he wasn't on the Babe station, he wasn't, no. Egghead thinks he'd take me on as cringe-weight champion, but no baby, I'm the champion, yeah. When I have this belt I wrap around my hard cock, baby. Ding dong. Oh yeah, baby, yeah. And then when you're cracked, I'm gonna rub and milk my nipples into the egg whites. Oh yeah, baby. They're so hard, yeah. Do you like it when I rub my nipples, egghead? They're so hard. In fact, I'm gonna take you down, baby.
I mean, the voice is dead on. The voice is dead on.
I'm not a pervert.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not.
That what?
I'm sorry. I mean, never mind. This guy, I can't believe he came through. He looks like a man that's gonna win.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a strong promo. Where's the hug back from your boy Eggman?
I personally look forward to the diss track from Egghead.
Oh, dude,
that's
it's so
what I'm
bad.
talking.
It's so bad. It already came out. Let me play it.
We can play about 24 seconds of it.
Yeah, before we all like poop ourselves.
Yeah. I'm losing the
You're
control of my
loosening-
anus.
I'm
I'm losing the
loosening.
control of my anus. Loosening.
All right, here.
When I have this belt wrapped around my hard cock, baby.
He plays this
dong.
intro.
Oh yeah, baby, yeah. And then when you're cracked, I'm gonna rub and milk my nipples into the egg whites. Oh yeah, baby. Do you like it when I rub my nipples, egghead? It's so hard. In fact, I'm gonna take you down, baby. Yeah, ding dong, babe. Ding dong.
I don't know whether to be creeped out or disgusted, but I'm feeling kind of both at the same time right now. So, golly, Stephen Dawson.
Golly.
You know, ever since I won that title, the Cringerweight Championship, I knew deep down I was going to have a target on my back. A huge fucking target.
He says it's on his back, but then he writes it like on his chest. Okay.
Been placed right over my open heart surgery.
It's on his back, but then it's over his open heart surgery.
Scar. Steven, I don't think you know who you're getting yourself into.
Okay.
Who are you getting yourself into? Stephen Dawson strokes his ding dong baby, and he's getting himself into Egghead? Oh no. Oh no.
I think he knows. I think he knows who he's getting himself
He's going into the cringe hole.
I've been on YouTube for over 10 years come next year.
Come next year. He still talks like a cowboy.
Yeehaw.
That's smart.
Sorry to stop your train of thought, but are there damn near a half dozen fidget spinners stapled there?
Yes.
Cringe it spinners.
And in that year,
The black one has ninja star dexterity.
I have created possibly some of the most cringy content I think I've ever created in my life. I have a backlog of history of cringe at my disposal.
Stop.
What do you have?
We can't watch
Steven?
any more of this.
You know what I
Stop.
think? You know what I think? See that picture of Egghead up in the upper left corner?
Oh shit! Picture of yourself on the wall. Check.
Dude, hold on though. I think I'm the person right next to him in that photo. I think I am.
So I have a thing. I don't know if Egghead beats Stephen Dawson or not. If he does, you have an idea for his next challenger. I think if he can continue winning, we have to pit him up against his Uncle Rick.
You are so evil. You are so evil. Not even I could think of that.
Egghead might just win off of this promo.
Ooh.
No, not after you hear that idea. You sent that before you heard that idea. Everyone, please like the stream. We are being held back tonight.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you can take to Twitter and retweet our initial tweet, that would be great.
Look at Egghead in the Egghead. Period. ... Dude,
Egghead does not like that. Egghead is mad.
I'm like the evil Mr. McMahon against Stone Cold Steve Autism here. I love it.
It was me, Austin.
It was me, Egghead. It was me all along.
I'm dying to see the rest of this promo, I have to tell you.
What you have is basically just a backlog of you being a goddamn sexual deviant pervert who deserves to be in jail, for all I care. But you know what?
I'm not a pervert, Egghead. I'm not.
Egghead, how many days did you wash your hair before you made this video?
I'm gonna go
Let's
for
fucking... Let's just.
I mean,
have
he
some
literally
fun
just
while we're
washed his
at it,
hair
since you
in
wanna
that
be
bathtub.
My next opponent, since you want to be the winner, you want to be the new cringerweight champion of the world. You want to take my title,
just
crack
watch
the eggs, and rub your damn
it has
dick.
the same pattern of motion as a waving flag, man. It flaps so elegantly. It's almost royal. It's almost a royal neckbeard. I want to give this guy the win. Him and his fidget spinners all get belts.
In the egg yolks. Golly, but you know what?
Golly.
Let's have some fun with that phrase, shall we? Let's just go ahead and smash some fucking eggs all over my goddamn head.
A few moments later.
This is the second challenger to my title. So, one egg. Stephen Dawson, you are nothing to me but a sexual fucking deviant pervert who should be in jail.
There's a picture of Egghead and Ethan Hawke out there. Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
I think I have, yeah.
All right.
For the rest of his fucking life.
Black and white glamour headshot down there. Kind of looks like Travolta with long hair. You see who I'm talking about?
Who is that?
Who is that?
I've seen your goddamn videos online. They're not cringe at all. They're fucking
Egghead,
laughable.
you can't shave your head.
They're just laughably fucking stupid. I've made so many cringing moments on my videos. From Colton's Corner, where I dressed up as a multiple fucking
Nobody's
characters,
gonna memory
especially
lane,
a woman
Egghead.
named
You say the
Manders,
same
of all
shit over and
things.
over again.
Yeah.
Cut your promos down to 45 seconds. Give them a minute of heat, dude. Spend more time inside your wife than you do on your promo.
Hold on. Is it?
Yep.
What the fuck was I even
You should make Egghead do a Britney Spears.
I think Egghead just shaved his head.
thinking?
Damn it.
Hell, let's just fucking do it.
Is it just because I said his hair hasn't been washed?
Yeah, and I said it has been washed. It's just been washed in his bathtub, so it looks like it hasn't been.
In order of you, Stephen Dawson.
It's all gone. Let him in.
Yeah, rub it in there, baby. Yeah. Fucking nasty ass pervert. That's for you, you sick bastard. And now, also, this is the first title defense of mine, and the second
Egghead
opponent
wins.
I'm facing
Egghead
in actual
wins.
Mania. And you know, Steven, I would be able to take you seriously if you didn't sound like a goddamn Austin Powers ripoff. That's all you fucking sound like is an Austin
It's
Powers.
so cringy. The Egghead is talking to Stephen Dawson like Stephen Dawson actually cut the promo.
That's what I like about it, though.
It's so extra cringy. I love it. Oh. Yeah, I hope you do a sweet mohawk, Egghead, like an Ethan Hawke. Give yourself an Ethan Hawke.
Now, the Jews, ironically, who claim to just love the Torah and the Bible and so forth, are the ones who are actually known for this.
You know how fucked up it is when you watch a nice Egghead cringe video and you
And
go
you're
to
like, the Jews.
Yeah, you go to the
Right.
next video and you're like so tired of cringing that you give the next video as much like credence as you possibly can. You're like,
But
"No,
it's Steven Anderson.
yeah, I know. You're like sitting here like maybe this is less cringy than Egghead, so maybe he's got a point.
More than anyone else. And in fact, if you study the history of the Jews, they have been hated of all men in every nation that they've pretty much ever lived in for the past few thousand years. And here's what people say, oh, they're hated because of the name of the Lord. No, the name of the Lord's Jesus. They don't claim that name. And people try to say, oh, it's just like the Bible said, they're hated of all men. No. He said, you'll be hated of all men for my name's sake. His name's Jesus. That's the name where when they pronounce it, they spit on the ground 3 times.
Jews are the John Cena of religions. That's why they're hated. They're the best. They win all the
They
time.
weren't pushed to the top, though.
Oh, come on. We all know they were. They had one.
You should really stop talking now.
What? They're fucking always been really good. They had the Holocaust, which is terrible. But they came back stronger than ever. Never give up. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. That's why they're hated. They're hated because they're the best. They're the chosen few. They're the one religion that doesn't want to go around recruiting every single knucklehead because they know if you want to come into the pearly gates of Judaism, you got to be the best. If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. That's what the Jews say.
That's Ric Flair.
It is Ric Flair.
That's the name that they pronounce, let him be accursed, okay? This is the one that they hate and execrate in their Talmud, their holy book.
What's execrate mean?
Ric Flair does have,
Sure about.
I don't think I've ever heard
and
the
talk
word
about the fact that,
execrate
that he is a wicked...
execrate, feel or express great loathing for. That's a new word I never learned before. Execrate.
Yeah, it's a strong one.
Yeah. Y'all execrate these Jews.
You name it, and they hate it.
That's your problem.
So that's not why they've been hated. So you say, well, why have they been hated?
Why?
Why have Jews been... Now, here's the thing. A lot of people...
He's going to... hold on. I'll let him bring it up, and then I'm going to shut this the fuck
They just think, they were just hated in one country, Germany. Isn't that what people think? Like, Hitler and the Jews and everything.
The Bible clearly shows that they were hated everywhere.
But here's the thing. If you actually study history, they've actually been thrown out of scores of countries throughout history. If you look up a list of every year and what country they were thrown out of, it's a huge list. There are lists that you can find in history books that will show you.
And there's a commonality amongst all of these countries, which he'll name them.
This is what year they were thrown out of Spain. This is what year they were thrown out of France.
Spain, France.
This is when they were thrown out of Germany.
Germany.
Yeah, this is when they were thrown out of England. This is what they've been thrown out of, like every country in Europe.
Well, at the time, all of those purges of Jews happened in those countries. They were all Catholic, which, by the way, Steven Anderson doesn't agree with. But he doesn't agree with Catholicism, but he agrees with them expelling Jews from their countries. So there was rampant anti-Semitism. That's even when the entire theatrical version of Passion of the Christ came to be, was during anti-Semitism in northwestern Europe. So
in all these different years. Now here's the thing: if they were thrown out of one country at one time, then you might think to yourself, "Oh, it was that country that was the problem." But when they're thrown out of just a...
No, it was Christianity, namely Catholicism, which you like to disavow now, but your religion wouldn't even have legs in the Western world. It wouldn't without Catholicism. I mean, Catholicism and evangelicism, they both came here, but Catholicism came in greater numbers.
Multitude of different countries in totally different centuries by totally different people. You have to ask yourself, why are they being thrown out of scores of countries over the course of all these different centuries? One of the most famous is in 1492, which is easy to remember because it's when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. But in 1492, they were expelled from Spain. But they've been expelled from tons of countries, and you give all the different years when they're thrown out of.
Yeah, it was like we're Catholic, we're a Catholic nation now, and you don't believe in Jesus, so you're getting kicked the fuck out of here.
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue and Spain threw out the hopeless Jew.
Yeah.
In 1492.
This is why I hail friends. That's really all it is.
This guy's such a fucking nut job wacko. I think it was Speck that said he's been thrown out of all these countries too. It's funny how many countries this guy gets thrown out of because he's a hate monger.
There certainly are people that get thrown out of places or off platforms and then wear that like a badge of fucking honor. But meanwhile, again, all I'm going to say is this is why I hail the whale. All these religions of the living, you guys are fucking cannibals. You can't wait to destroy each other. It's ridiculous.
According to Wikipedia, the primary reason that the Spanish ejected the Jews was to attempt to prevent them from having any control over their conversio population and make sure that they didn't revert to Judaism.
What's
Conversio? Spanish Inquisition was during that time? Because I know they did some shit. Wait, what year did you say? 1492? Yeah, that was after.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because Spain was big on that for a little while. We're going to check on everybody, make sure they didn't revert to Judaism. Y'all better still be Catholic in here. But that was way before 1492.
Traveling is a fundamental human right. Waka waka. This guy sits in his strip mall church with there's like 3 lazy chairs in this audience. If that doesn't scream a cult, where they have a strip mall church with like these old people in lazy chairs, like, what is going on with that? That's strange. And then everything else he spews is so whack ass ridiculous too.
Why have they been hate? Well, 2 reasons. Number 1, because of cursing the Lord Jesus Christ, and because once people figured out what the Talmud says, how blasphemous it is, and how satanic they are, that made people angry and wanted them gone. Okay, number 1. Number 2 is because of predatory lending and charging of usury.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
so they're satanic. Also, they have high interest bank loans. We got to get rid of these motherfuckers.
No. He's about to talk about how credit card interest is satanic. And by the way, Jews didn't come up with the idea of interest, by the way.
Made people mad. The banking and the usury and the payday loan type of a mentality that's been going on for centuries. And the Jews have become known for this as being the bankers. And even the most famous arch bankers of the world, who's the most famous villainous arch banker? Rothschild, right? And what's the symbol of the House of Rothschild?
Wow.
The 6-pointed star. In fact, that's where it comes from, in modern history. So therefore, Rothschild...
Is that true?
No, the 6-pointed star, the Star of David, has been around long before the Rothschilds. Yes,
right.
What a weird claim for him to make.
I know, it's easily disprovable.
This is a cult. This is a weird supermarket strip mall church cult that sits their elders in lazy boy chairs while everybody else sits around and says, yeah, no, you know what? My life would be so much better if there were Jews in charge of Hollywood.
Right.
Doesn't this look like orange juice? Holy shit.
Are you drinking orange?
It sure does.
Is that
it's
Florida
kombucha.
Jankum?
This is kombucha.
Oh, are you even hanging out with Chris Hansen?
Huh?
What are you doing? You just kombucha? Have a seat. Have
I
a
like
seat.
kombucha.
Okay.
Other Jewish type banker, the Warburgs and the different banking families and everything, they've become, just a picture of usury as Jews, when in reality, the Old Testament is speaking against being an extortioner, being a predatory lender, being a usurer,
So a predatory lender is someone who just lends money without interest? I mean, you can't be in the business of lending money without interest. That's a business. Like, that's
more money than us. Kill them.
Right.
Oppressing the poor and so forth. And you know what? These predatory lenders, they oppress the poor more than anyone else. Right. Because rich people aren't
payday lenders. I mean, some lenders aren't going to give you a dime unless you can prove that you have money. But like payday lenders, which is like check into a cash, like that kind of shit. Yeah, those
pay loans, blah blah blah.
Well, not just check into cash. The predatory loans they give to people, the banks to give them these ridiculous high interest loans that they know they'll never be able to pay back, but they're just trying to get their.
He almost touched on some actual truth there, man. You know what I mean?
It's not Jewish.
Yeah, it's not. It's capitalism.
The last thing he said before you paused it was about rich people preying on poor people, and he actually touched on something that's important. None of this bullshit actually matters. It's always
borrowing
rich
money down.
poor. has been. The only
Stupid
color that
pagan.
matters here is money, not your religion, not your race, blah, blah, blah. However, when you're able to point at a majority of one type of demographic that has money and then look at any swarming mass of people that doesn't, it's easy to set up these little false disagreements that they have here. And look what it turns into. This little guy with a shirt that don't fit, who hadn't had his dick sucked in 4.5 years, is up here screaming in front of Bob Ross, man. It's bad news, bro.
Alone place.
Can you
And by the
imagine if you just wanted to go to the Cinnabon and you walked past this place and the guy was just all like, "We gotta get the Jews out here."
He legit in a mall?
A strip mall, I think, in
We've heard.
Arizona.
We've heard.
Yeah.
Wait, don't ever get a payday loan. Please.
Yeah, I mean, like, you make it sound like the payday loan was a concept came up in Judaism or something.
Well, but that's every problem they have, they blame on the Jews.
And don't go to the pawn shop and borrow money. And these check cashing places that loan you money, I mean, it's ridiculous, the amount that they charge. And people make really bad decisions, and they keep getting strung out and borrowing money from these places. And it's funny, they're always like exactly 1 week behind. So they're really not even getting any fresh money from these people. They're dealing the same money every week and just wait.
You're right, but it's not the Jews' fault. I mean, like, yeah, you're right. He has such displaced blame. He understands this is a problem, but it's like he blames it on Jews.
Well, right, because you can't just blame it on the system. The system, if it was going to change, it would need an enemy to target.
Well, you always got to have a monster under the bed. But honestly, I could give a shit less one way. This is why I hail the whale, guys. Seriously. All of these religions are ridiculous. They should all be killed. Every religious person on earth should be killed. How's that?
That would just get them to their God quicker, right?
And interest every week. Just
my pro-death policy, man. If it means killing more motherfuckers, I'm in, man. Fuck it. Everything. I'll take everything. When's the next desert we can turn into glass? I'm down.
Wasted. But see, we can't just sit there and just blame them for being an idiot. As we move on, it says in verse 18, this would be commandment number 92, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. So this is one of those things where the Bible puts the death penalty upon sorcerers and witches and people who use enchantments and work with familiar spirits. If you remember, King Saul had gotten rid of all the witches out of the land and all the sorcerers out of the land. Then later in life, when he backslides, he goes and sees a witch himself. But then the witch is afraid because you're King Saul. You're the guy who got rid of all the witches. Back when he was right with God and he got rid of all the witches out of the land. Now, what does it mean, a witch? You say, witches, isn't that just a fictional character? No, there are even people today who would call themselves witches and sorcerers and warlocks. And these are people that deal with magic and they deal with the occult. And
if you believe in magic, they should take your fucking driver's license away from you.
If you believe in magic?
Right? Like sorcerers, wizards, people actually casting spells using magic. I don't think that you are responsible enough if you believe that that is a real threat to society to have a 3-ton vehicle or a 2-ton vehicle driving down the road at 65 miles an hour.
SkepTalk, I have to disagree. I think that I believe in magic.
I don't.
In a young girl's heart.
Oh, God.
If you believe in magic in a young girl's heart.
You only remember that because that was the McDonald's theme song back in the day.
If you believe in magic in a Happy Meal box. The only happiness I had as a kid was in a fucking Happy Meal box. My very first Happy Meal toy was Muppet Babies Gonzo on a tricycle.
I had the entire collection of that.
You did?
Yes.
I was the only toy I got from that collection, and it was the only Happy Meal I got, and I had to share it with my sister because we were poor, and we had to walk to McDonald's to get it. And then we got that little Gonzo toy, and it was the greatest day of my life. Everything else from that day has been downhill.
My mom had a friend that worked at McDonald's and just got me all of them.
The first Happy Meal toy I ever got was that dope-ass hamburger that turned into a robot.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, the robot. Yeah.
The
dude.
Transformers, the McFormers.
Was that a
Trans-
it wasn't a GoBot? Was it Transformers?
I don't know if it was GoBot or Transformers, but they definitely transformed.
And things that are
I remember
demonic
that.
and
I had
things
one of
like
those.
that.
The
And
gold
honestly,
nugget. It was called a nugget.
in this category of witchcraft, sorcery, I would put the Ouija boards, the seances, where they're trying to communicate with the dead and they get together and have these circles of channeling, and also the tarot cards and the palm reader and, looking into the crystal ball and so forth. There are all kinds of people who use these type of enchantments and things. Now, is a lot of this just a fraud? And
A lot of this has at least more entertainment value than that fraud of a book you put your entire fucking congregation on. Jackass.
Fucking, I love the hate against Ouija boards because Milton Bradley is a fucking satanic company or something like that. That's just mass producing these evil boards.
Well, again, Milton Bradley changed their name when they got into show business. It used to be Berg. And that's when you find out that Jews are in fact magic, and that's why they're good at math and you're broke. I mean, this guy's starting to make a lot of sense, right? Am
Can I just
wrong,
point
guys?
out Harry Houdini was Jewish?
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah. The Jews control magic.
That's this guy's case.
Everybody's out here worried about them controlling the banks in Hollywood. No, they control actual magic. That's way better. It's way better.
Shit, legit magic, huh?
Yeah.
Math magic.
Yeah, that's the whole reason we don't believe in magic. You know why? Because they hoard it all for themselves. They're
Whoa.
like, look at ta-da, and then all of a sudden they pull a rabbit out of a hat. You think that power is ours?
Rabbit out of a hat. I feel like it's all secret. Your stage magicians are probably fake. The real magic we never even know about, right? Because it's all, compound aggressive. How did he describe it? The interest plan. That's the magic, is the aggressive interest.
Kabbalah is actually a loose derivative of the word abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
And about how all Jews are magic, or there's monsters in it or something.
I want to reach out and grab you.
Abracadabra. I am not a Mossad plant. I am sponsored by the Mossad.
By the way, this action figure was not released by Fast. There must be a misunderstanding.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I thought you meant the Gold Nugget action figure, but it was.
Do you have it?
It wasn't a Transformer. It was part of the GoBots, and it was part of the Rock Lords.
Okay, so would you have it up? You can pull up on screen.
Yeah. Here.
Yeah, this is not what we would get.
Oh, yeah.
Search for McDonald's chicken nugget transformer, or maybe it's not chicken nugget, but the McDonald's Transformers from
So
like
they were
the
called
early
the
90s.
food changeables.
The food changeables. Yeah, that's the one you got to look for.
Okay.
Look for those because those toys were litty.
I remember.
They had
I
the hot
remember,
cake,
I
the
remember.
little hot cake dude. They had the little hamburger, the little fries.
Yes, I see it.
The shake.
I see it.
You want to pull those up so we can?
I have
go
to
down?
grab an image of it.
We're gonna need that image real bad because this is my childhood here. We're messing with.
Your child.
You're messing with my childhood now, Ben. I don't know where this golden nugget thing came from. You must have been a rich kid.
It was the GoBots.
You must have been a rich kid.
Oh, whatever. Stop trying to position me as
Rich
that.
kid Ben.
Halloween.
Ben's over here playing with legitimate gold nuggets. Rich kid Ben.
These.
I think I had fries. I kind of remember these.
Yeah, and the face would flip over.
Yeah. So the milkshake and the drink are two different toys here. They have two different components to change from. They also have like the hot cakes, and they had the burger, the little burger. Yeah, look at these. Look at these. Oh yeah,
the hot cakes.
Yeah. The ice cream one was the one I had. It turns into like a little weird queen thing. And then I had
like
the hot
that
cakes.
burger guy, man. That's pretty fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the days right here.
I can't tell what that's supposed to be at the bottom. On the fries.
Somebody should make a YouTube channel and completely script an entire episode of shows where you got these toys and they come out and they save the day at McDonald's, like someone's trying to kidnap a kid out of the play space, and these toys come alive and transform and just save the day. That'd be the best new YouTube channel. Stop motion. Forget stop motion. Literally just go around with the toys in your hand up at the camera.
Right.
Like, I'm going to get you. No stop motion at all. Just, wow, just pew, 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 making sounds and noises, making a little milkshake machine noises.
Commercial. Like those kids always had the play set and they had some extra like leaves and shit around. There'd always be a seesaw. They'd have the fucking guy stand on one side, a missile hits him, the kid hits the other side of the seesaw and it throws him up in the air. You know what I'm talking about? Do it on that level.
Does anybody remember the old McDonald's play places from like the late 80s?
Yes.
Those things were cool.
The
like
metal slide.
The metal slide. You can get inside of like a grimace, like a big purple grimace tree or something.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It was so cool.
There was like the seesaws.
Yeah, that was real art. Now everything is like safe and made of plastic, so kids they can trip and like break their face on it and
Remember
be just fine.
Discovery Zone?
Yeah, DZ, where a kid could be a kid.
That was Chuck E. Cheese.
Discovery
you never go
Zone?
down to the bottom of the grimace because it's like an inch a pee.
I was a fat kid, so I was always like afraid of going.
Stuck in places.
I would always like I couldn't climb up the thing. I'd always be hella afraid. I'd end up just sitting in the ball pit the entire time while the other kids did run and jumps. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in the ball pit as a fat kid. I don't know. I wish I was an athletic little turd, but I just wasn't. I was a ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have this Beer With Me NYX Professional Makeup Tinted Skin Veil. And I already used some of it, if anyone's tell. So I'm going out now.
The new Buffalo Bill.
Worst comes to worst, I can wash my face in my hands. But I used some of this already, and I'm going out with tinted skin.
What?
You know? So, I'm going to just see the results. And with this,
is he doing blackface?
I was trying to do this at least as good as I could, seeing I'm a rookie. This is the first time I started doing this, folks. The very first time. And those are my pajama bottoms right there. But,
what the fuck?
You know, I'm colorful. What can I say?
Oh, no.
I'm walking around my room going blackface. By the way, those are my pajamas.
Also, my dude, all that.
I need to see this guy's face real bad to figure out.
Yeah, when we get the face
This is what I
reveal, dude.
used, and that's how dark it is, really. So I had to be careful the first time, you know, to see if...
I'm anticipating this so much right now. Like, I want to see this guy's face. I feel like
I don't want to.
I feel like we're gonna be let down.
His fingers are so twisted.
Yeah, like he got his fingers broken for stealing pies or something off windowsills.
And hey, first time, he did pretty damn
He's an old
good, I
man,
think.
old tree.
Dude, why are his fingers so bulgy in the middle like that? Like,
It's the gout, dude.
Out. Ugh.
ugh. Could you imagine that hand jerking you off?
Now,
Nope.
now that you said something, yeah. Jeez, that wasn't even anywhere near my mind space till you said it. Now I can't get it out of there.
I was thinking about getting smashed in a door or something. You had to make it about hand jobs. I'm not trying to get a little bit of how's your father from a guy with swollen tits like this. It's gross, dude.
Wrists, kinda, like up to the
Yeah, like right there. Oh, dude, you just feel those knuckles brush up against you.
I did it. I collared it to the wrist. Right here. A little bit. I'll be in the truck and I will get another picture of this here.
Why do we keep looking at this fucking guy's hands?
Right here, in the light,
What
right
sort
here.
of
Anyone
weird
can see
fetish
that.
is
I don't
this?
know if anybody can,
He's putting lotion on it.
but it's pretty much how it's looking. And I got no stains on the white right there. You gotta do it carefully when you're doing it. This is the first time I did it, so before you start judging me,
Before you start judging
Is he not gonna show his face?
hey,
Oh, he does.
Oh God!
this is my first time doing it.
I got you ready for his face.
Oh no!
It's my first time doing it right here. First time doing it. You see that? See that? Look. See that, folks? Look at that. Look at that right there, huh? Not bad. I don't
Lighting, man. We need a face reveal. Toot sweet.
think I did a bad job for time number 1. I really don't. I don't think I did. So I'm gonna go. Talk to y'all later.
Talk to you later. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he looked just like you thought he would, right?
Oh, wow.
He's gonna put the lotion on his hand.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
So I said, the new Buffalo Bill. Day 2 of him putting lotion on his hands.
Okay, this.
You look disgusted.
I am.
Yeah.
Why do you think it was a good idea to put his pants and his belt in the little corner here, and everything else is set up on what looks to be a Dexter Morgan kill tarp? Is he in a freaking kill room? This is so Buffalo Bill. This is Juggalo Jill. Oh, God. On the finger there.
I'm turning it up so we can hear him.
Put a little stinky pinky. Yeah. Got the browning effect on my finger, so when I go to scratch my H-hole, the shit doesn't discolor my fingertips. Because I do a lot of butt stuff while I'm driving my car.
That's this side, and then that side. Right there.
I wouldn't buy a lot.
Okay, I got that right there. I'm gonna just run a bit.
He wants to change the color.
I wish you wouldn't have brought up the hand job thing. And now he's over here whittling wood with his nasty ass fingertips. And all I can think about is this using the brown stuff as lube, slap it around the diesel. This is all bad. This is all bad.
And you saw that he is now rubbing the right hand with the left much more vigorously than the other way. This guy is definitely an internet porn guy. Right hand, mouse, left.
Observation there.
Yup. God, Ben, why? Why?
Watch at a higher speed.
This is not. Oh, please watch it. No. The only way this could get good is if his hands combust
Because of
from all
space.
the rubbing.
That's what I look like now, with everything evenly spread all around. Yeah. Right there. Second day, I'm still new to this now, mind you. Now I'm gonna take my glasses off.
Okay.
Go a little on my forehead, right here. Put the camera close up to see what I'm doing a little bit better here. Gotta apply this.
Oh God.
Skin color. I don't care what people think.
Okay. Yeah, you made that clear. You made that perfectly clear.
I don't know what people think. I'm coming to conclusions in my mind right
I
now.
don't care what people think.
I don't understand what's going on.
Though, man, is this just like tanning cream? Like, I feel like he's not going very far if it is. I don't understand. Maybe it gets
the next Jeffree Star.
It could get much worse.
This might be the next Jeffrey Giraffe.
Hollywood Hogan.
Oh, here a little bit. And I'll fix whatever.
I fixed whatever.
Oh.
Up here.
You look dirty.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't get me. I'll just tell them. You know, I was reading down. Hey, I experimented with something.
Is this hobo in a tube? Is that what this is supposed to be?
Good shit, yeah.
Is he gonna go sit at the end of the fucking freeway exit and beg for change?
You need a blending sponge.
Looks like he's auditioning for the off-Broadway theatrical play of Encino Man. Encino Man the musical. If he doesn't get the Brendan Fraser part, he'll get to play Pauly Shore for sure.
So yeah, that's what it looks like.
That was probably the most boomer joke I'll tell
That's
tonight.
what it looks like. I would, if I made this product, I would pay you not to wear it. Like, I would pay you not to model it.
This is the opposite of advertising.
Yeah.
I'm not too bad at this, considering I'm new. I'm a newbie. I haven't rubbed this kind of stuff on me, you know. But hey, I just keep getting better and better, you know. I'll tell you. There's a rough body. I take care of that a little bit.
Dude, I wonder if you could pull that off. If you could get to be so hated that you could product placement a product yourself, be like, I always drink Pepsi, and then Pepsi page would be like, stop doing that, dude. Like, don't involve with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't believe that hasn't happened yet.
Maybe it has, and we don't know it. They had to do it quietly. They settled out of court, you know?
Yeah. If you ever had somebody that was like, oh my God, I love Pepsi, and then they never talked about Pepsi again, they probably got a little cease and detest order.
How about some of this?
Stupid commercials.
Hell yeah.
The most wholesome DP intro. I want to talk about someone making these a stinger instead of actual videos. All right.
Dude, Ben, do you remember the product that like years ago that was about like a hammock that you kept under your desk for your feet?
Foot hammock.
Yeah, dude. I fucking think about that thing every time I put my feet under my desk.
They actually contacted me and offered to give me a free foot hammock.
We're going to need two. I got to have one too.
I think the startup failed.
Damn it.
Summertime. Great for relaxing with friends and enjoying Pioneer's Summer Fun Special. You get 8 large pieces of golden Pioneer chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, and coleslaw for just $6.99.
This is why he
Damn, that's a savings.
Yeah, that's a deal. I want to go back
why
to
he was found not guilty.
I want to go back to the 80s, my dude.
He was found not guilty for this commercial.
And Pioneer's even got free coupons for Universal Studios tour with the biggest discounts, including a free admission. There's exciting attractions like Transformers Base Camp 2010 Spacewalk.
Dude, he's like 6'3", like 265 pounds. Fucking dude was a killing machine. If you want to kill some, I mean, like, seriously, just throwing it out there. He was very capable of killing. Like,
What are you saying, Ben? You saying he's the guy that killed the man at the Popeye's chicken over the fucking sandwich? Oh.
I wish.
Oh.
And much more. Of course, Pioneer Chicken Summer Fun Special for $6.99. It's a great way to make new
Hold on.
Chicken.
Why is there a guy in bondage gear there?
friends, right, fellas?
That's Conan the Barbarian or something. That's the Beastmaster.
We can't end it there. Go back. There was no reason for a fucking Frankenstein to pop up. I'm sorry, we can't go on yet. What the fuck? There's an astronaut.
Frankenstein's
giving away. They were giving away like a. In this commercial, they were giving away like a trip to Universal Studios or something like that.
And that's not actually someone in bondage. That's just Kato Kalin.
He was just
Dude, don't poke on your boy Kato anymore. He's had enough.
My boy Kato, he's sweet boy.
Dude, do you remember? Do you remember when we played that cameo that someone paid?
Yeah.
Kato for it. He said your name, and he had that look on his face, like, oh no.
We used to talk so much trash about him on Battlecam, and he was always really sweet and nice about us.
He seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He'll just take it.
He's a good guy.
I need to make me a cameo because I think there's a lot of stuff people might pay me to say.
I wonder if you would say it. If they were like, Ben, say this, you'd be like, no, I will never tell the world that Billy is the smartest person
Hey,
ever.
hold on. Stop doing your Onision impersonation when you're talking like me.
You know I only have 3 different voices. I'm literally, if you start a cameo.
That literally was your Onision impersonation.
If you start a cameo, people can pay you to make videos.
Are you
to
just
me.
mad more people will ask me to do my cameo than you?
Not true. I've already had 6,000 cameo requests. I turned most of them down because I don't shill for just anything.
Okay.
I'm lying. I made one the other day to break up with some guy's girlfriend.
I know you did. You haven't had 6,000.
I know. I've had like
including
6.
a free admission. There's exciting attractions like Transformers Base Camp 2010 Spacewalk and much
I wanna
more.
go to Transformers
Of course,
Base
Pioneer
Camp pretty
Chicken
bad.
Summer Fun Special for $6.99.
Yeah, they were giving away like this chicken restaurant was doing a giveaway to like Universal
Great
Studios.
way to make new friends, right, fellas?
Make new friends, right? He's like, hey, hold up, Frankenstein. How would you like a new wife?
I mean, there is a man in a loincloth precariously close to the Juice's hate.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a fucking chicken
if he
leg.
stood up, he'd be taller than even Frankenstein. He was like he's super fucking tall. And
They had
tough.
to dig a hole next to this pool for him to sit in. Maybe not.
All right, so more bad 1980s commercials. Here we go. Jordache. Remember Jordache?
That the acid wash jeans?
Yeah. Yeah, they were a clothing company. Is this turning you on, Billy? No, when your eyebrows go up like that, you're turned on.
I'm just wondering why every woman in the 80s looked like trans.
Because that's what trans ladies try to look
They
like.
strive for that 80s Barbizon look. Those are like mom jeans.
Well, back then they were jeans.
Yeah, now all these women
Our
became
moms
moms.
wore those jeans
Yeah.
because at this time our moms were young.
Yeah.
When the young girls wore it.
Yeah, this is where the Jordache got imprinted into the mom jean capital of the world, because all these women put their Jordache jeans on, went out, got laid, had little
And
babies,
became moms.
and became moms. Yeah,
Right.
this is the origin story. This is the prequel to mom jeans.
Like listen to that same music you listened to in high school. You know what I mean? You just never get over that one time. And now here they are with their fucking super long butt cheeks. Makes no sense, dude.
My butt cheeks look
Virgil
like
is
a snow
single-handedly
shovel in
responsible for Mitt Romney.
Fit mommy and Mitt Romney.
Communicate logically.
What the hell is this?
Presenting the Explorer, an extraordinary home computer designed to let you.
A home computer.
Why that alien look like a fat guy?
Because it was a fat guy.
Look hell like a fat guy.
Graphic instructions, so word
Gabe
processing,
Newell
filing,
insisted
and
on
calculating are
being
as
in the
easy
suit.
as ABC. The Explorer,
This is
built to
Wozniak.
be compatible with
Steve
us
Wozniak was like,
and
no.
them.
Oh, fuck.
King Kong Bundy!
That's not King Kong Bundy, is it?
Yeah!
No way, really?
Dude,
Looks like him.
It said it in the, I don't know if it's confirmed.
Yeah.
But it said it in the title to this video.
Okay.
That it was King Kong
Maybe
Bundy.
it is, yeah. He looks hella baby face, but King Kong Bundy was hella
you just
young back
made
then.
fun of the fat guy in the suit.
I
but
don't
that
care.
dude,
Fuck King Kong Bundy. I'll whoop
you
his
couldn't
ass.
take him?
I'll whip his ass.
Well, he's dead now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's why, but no, dude. You think you could take King Kong Bundy at like 30 years old?
I think they should hire me
From,
to play
Southern
King Kong
West-
Bundy.
No,
They should hire
okay,
me to
that
play
wasn't
King
my
Kong
que-
Bundy in the
no,
next.
King Kong Bundy was taller and
in the Hulk Hogan movie.
King Kong Bundy was taller than you.
Not that much taller.
Like 3 inches taller.
Yeah, and Hulk Hogan's 3 inches.
3 inches taller than you is
And
a
Hulk
lot.
Hogan's 3 inches taller than Chris Hemsworth, but Chris Hemsworth's gonna play Hulk Hogan, so I'll play
King
King
Kong
Kong
Bundy
Bundy.
was more fit than you too.
They'll put me in a little fucking bulge suit, little some Spanx. Put me in some Spanx. I'll look real good as King
All
Kong
right.
Bundy. I'll even shave my head.
All right.
Right? It is confirmed via his Wikipedia entry that he was in that commercial.
So that was
He was
Well,
doing a lot of
Wikipedia-
Hollywood stuff back then.
Wikipedia is never ever wrong, so I'm sure we can.
His face just looks so baby, you know?
Yeah.
The summer sun is hot. This helps
Oh,
me keep
God.
our cool.
So get a church's jug, because you can't drink the pool.
Just head on down to Church's for $1.99.
It's a Church's Chicken commercial with white people rapping.
There
like
was-
where I grew up, Church's Chicken was always on the bad side of town. Like,
Yeah,
there,
it's
there
the
wasn't
cheap
going to be
grub.
white people rapping out front of Church's Chicken.
Where I grew up, there was no good side of town.
Churches might be the best biscuits, though, man. They're good.
Dude, we have Hannibal and Monty on all the time from the shit show, and Hannibal will not acknowledge Church's Chicken is good at all. But he admittingly hasn't eaten it for like 20 years or something.
Not saying the chicken is great. There's better chicken out there. Personally, I like Cane's, but
Raisin Cane.
those-
So you don't like bones in the chicken then?
I mean, I will. I'll eat a chicken leg and a wing for sure, man. Like I'll eat a cat of a
Cane's
cat.
isn't, though.
But if I have it my way, if I have my druthers, I'm going to Cane's, man. That's good chicken.
It's good shit. Is there a Cane's out here?
I
Have
think
you
there
had
might be, but I haven't had it.
Okay.
There might be one like way outside of Seattle, like somewhere.
Yeah, all the good fast food places are not in Seattle. They're like in Tacoma.
It's because Seattle, it's too expensive to run fast food here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right.
You got to have like a specialty. If you want fried chicken in Seattle, you go to Uzel's.
You I wouldn't picture living in a city this big and not be able to find good fast food, but I gotta like drive towards the airport to get all the good fast food outside of the actual city.
Got to go where the property values are lower so they can turn a profit out there, you know?
They put a Chick-fil-A inside Seattle for I think the first time, but it's so far on the outskirts of Seattle. It's where all the prostitutes walk. It's even further out than the Krispy Kreme and the Jack in the Box.
Dude, I want to go to Steak and Shake. I want to go all the way to Seattle just to have a Steak and Shake. Like and I never thought I would say that because Steak and Shake was like the last resort where I lived before I came here. But the Steak and Shake here is actually good. It's so weird.
For the good old summertime. Church's Igloo Jug, the coolest, only $1.99 with a family, super family, or large.
You get a whole jug for $1.99?
That sounds awesome.
Catfish order.
And that comes with the reusable jug?
Yeah.
Bring it back, we'll fill it free with Coke, iced tea, your choice.
You'll fill it free?
Yeah.
Free tea, dude.
So you get a whole ass jug and you get free refills?
Yeah.
What the hell?
For $6.99.
This is for $1.99. O.J. Simpson had the entire 8-piece meal with sides for $6.99.
The 80s, man.
The 80s were dope.
Well, the value of $1 was a lot more back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just looking that up. The inflation rates would have been about $3, or that would have been about $6 for that jug, which is still a damn good deal.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna get like perpetual free refills. I wonder if they still. I wonder if they still honor that till this day.
I'm
if
gonna buy
someone
one of
shows
those.
up.
Your jug in? Oh shit!
I'm gonna
You've
buy
had
one
it
of
for
those.
36 years.
Yeah.
Let's see if one of those is on eBay. What's the name of the company?
Free refills are needs.
Better go get yours. Over left eye, feel the heat.
This is
Church's Chicken.
Church's. It's a jug.
Yeah,
a thermos
I guess.
igloo jug
for $1.99.
I'm gonna see if I can find
free
one.
refills. I mean, can you like? Was there a limit to that?
Take it to the churches, try to get some free drink. You know what I'm saying?
If you like brought one of those jugs with a hole drilled in the bottom of it, like leaking out to like a giant like reservoir, and you're just like, yep, just here to get some iced tea. Oh damn!
I'm looking for the Church's Igloo jug on eBay right now. Haven't found it yet, but there are some vintage Igloo jugs going. I gotta get the Church's one. There's one from Pizza Hut. It's going for $11.11. I don't know if they had the free refill deal. Oh, vintage Church's fried chicken Igloo Explorer cooler advertising rare blue white $24.99 plus $19.05 shipping and handling for $45.
There it is.
My motherfucker free refill $45, guys. $45
It's like the
on
Holy
eBay.
Grail.
You got to take it to a churches and try to
Dude,
get
we
that
should
free
order
tea.
that and go through a Church's drive-through and be like, "Oh, we got a free refill."
How
and we'll
many-
show them like the 1980s commercial.
Yeah. How many refills would we need to get to make it worth $45?
Right.
I'm talking about, I go to get tea all the time. I come in here with a tea like every single freaking time almost.
Right.
The problem is I don't know where a Church's is around here. Damn it.
Look
Now,
it
how-
up.
He's jug. What's that like?
Okay, Church's.
Well, there's the churches right near me.
Church's chicken near me, 16 miles away.
Well, not too far.
But that's so much gas to tack on to the fact that I have to pay $45 for the Igloo. And if I do all this and I go there and they turn me down, then...
Content.
It is, though. That's what's going to happen. Is then I'll go to war with Church's
Yeah,
chicken.
that's why there's a P.O. box in the description if you want to send us one of those Church's Chicken Igloo coolers. We will definitely go through the drive-through and try to get it filled up.
Right. It's gonna have the video preloaded on your phone and show it to the person at the drive-thru.
And be like, what?
Yeah.
No, it's free refill. They said, can we watch the commercial part again where they say a free refill? Is it like one free refill, or is it eternal?
For the good old summertime.
Church's Igloo Jug, the coolest. Only $1.99 with a family, super family, or large catfish order. Bring it back, we'll fill it free with Coke, iced tea, your choice. Every time you buy one of these orders.
Oh, damn it. You got to buy one of the orders to get it refilled.
Oh, no. You have to eat chicken. Isn't that the worst?
See, I thought we were going to get it.
So let's buy the order and see if they'll fill it.
Well, they have to, right? Well, do they have this
They're
order
gonna
anymore?
fill an order from.
Oh, damn it, Ben. Damn it.
What?
Refills until September 30th with required purchase.
Oh, September 30th. Well, that's
a whole. Yeah, they didn't say what year.
Right.
We're going to break this. We're going to break this damn case right open.
That's right. Lid off this thing. Look at this kid's face. He can't believe how many free refills he's had. Oh, you got months left to fill it up, Billy. I'm gonna buy this motherfucker today. Guys, their Streamlabs link is in the description. Click on it now. Give them that $45. Buy the shit and film it, man.
Somebody send this to the P.O. box directly from eBay because I don't want to have to deal with eBay.
The other night we rode like a mile, 1 to 2 miles on these electric bikes in downtown Seattle. They have a whole street that has a bike lane where bikes can just go.
It was so much fun. We were having bicycle
and we were
rides.
delivering smiles.
Delivering smiles like sweet boys.
Yeah.
Okay, if we get this jug and we try and get it filled up, it says refills until September 30th. Doesn't say what year. So we should have until September 30th, 2020, right?
That's right.
At least.
Well, really, whatever year is necessary.
Has there been someone who's tried this since? Are we breaking the bank here? What is this?
Centipede.
Are you sure that was a centipede and not some sort of robo-dang-dang? Yeah, I guess it was a centipede. Class Chilopata.
I like how it sounds all punk rock or like new wave. It sounds like a new wave kind of soundtrack. Stock footage.
Oh man, she's made love to a centipede.
Great game though. Old school game. If you like just like bare bones video games.
Centipede from Atari. It could change your life.
Help! Somebody call an exterminator!
Got him. Somebody call an exterminator.
I've got so many great old commercials. Here's another.
We're looking.
Oh yeah, man. Smoke a doobie.
Hey. Bush.
We're looking. Yes, we are looking.
You go all the way to Jamaica and drink a fucking bush? What a
right.
You're gonna drink. Yeah. No. You're gonna drink a red stripe, man.
Red stripe, man.
Come on.
This like, oh, are you the police? You ordered a bush in Jamaica? Are you the police?
Looking for a bush.
You have to tell me if you're the police.
The only bush you should be going after in Jamaica is unshaven trim. Deal with it.
One of the wildest species ever to stalk this planet was the human animal.
Is this the guy that was fucking eating chicken over
and
OJ's
cunning
shoulder?
enough to discover the essence of animal attraction, a sense that turned fear into
Is this
fascination.
the sequel to Barbarella?
Now Cody has bottled this primal essence. Wild musk oil for her, Cody musk alone for him. One touch bears 1,000 quivers.
It is chest
Cody
just
Wild
in
Musk.
cave?
It looks like a bad porn.
Use it before you stalk.
Or a
Use it
good
before
porn.
you stalk.
Or you stalk.
Yeah. I mean, like they used to be way more upfront about that shit.
Yeah.
Like what does King Cobra sell? What is that called?
The tactical soap?
Tactical soap.
What everybody forgets is that like most of your dads and all of your grandfathers were predatory. Like that's just how dating was back in the day. Anybody who thinks it's different, I'm sorry. Everybody was a predator back in the 1920s. It just
Biff Tannen trying to like
Yeah.
rape the girl.
And that was the 50s.
At prom.
Your great grandfather was the most evil man in the world, 100%.
Oh my God!
And and that was just the norm. That's just the norm. That was less than 100 years removed from slaves. You know, people were just brutal back then.
That doesn't mean that.
I mean, it does. It does say a lot.
No. Its distance from slavery doesn't have anything to do with that.
Humanity and civilization was far more barbaric. Every generation previous to us. We're gonna do the breaking point now.
You know what? I've seen so many comments on the last episode. I can't wait for Billy to eat crow when he's wrong about Star Wars. Can't wait for Billy to see he's wrong about Star Wars.
I can't wait for Billy to not care about Star Wars because I'm the little one that cares so much about Star Wars that I talk more about something I hate than something I love. You guys are fucking overly invested in this Star Wars shit. It's ridiculous. I can't wait for Billy to be as mad about Star Wars as I am because no matter how mad it makes me,
So your response is you mad, bro? Is it you mad?
Not you mad. You
Okay.
pathetic. Chill the fuck out. It's Star Wars was dope in the 70s because there was nothing like it. All right? But name one Star Wars movie that's came out since the 80s, all right, that was better than Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Oh, there is a thing. Hell no, it's Starship Troopers. This is a fucking perfect movie.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I do like that writer though, because he was the writer of Stranger in a Strange Land too.
The old Starship Troopers novel was fucking an intense read.
For refreshing attitude when things get hot.
This is actual Bigfoot?
This is a Mountain Dew commercial. Country boys like this, sugar water.
When I was 6 years old, Truckosaurus or Robosaurus was coming to town at the Monster Truck Show, and my pop was going to take me, and as we were driving up to the Tacoma Dome, we were driving to the Tacoma Dome, and the big flashing sign said sold out. And I was crying because we obviously didn't get tickets because we were going to buy them at door. It's just the type of people we were. We weren't pre-sale people. We get up to the door, and it's like, no, come on. We'll go up. We'll try and get you. Dad, it's sold out. I was a little crybaby bitch boy. You know, I was a burgeoning little fat kid. So I had this depression that only came out in the form of eating. And I was like, no, Dad, we can't get in. We can't get in. And we're going up the ramp. He's like, trust me, just fucking follow up the ramp. And he comes up to the door. He's like, hey, guy. He's like, my son and I, we don't have tickets. Can we get in? And the guy's like, just walk the other way, come back and slip me a $20 bill. I'll let you in. And he let us in, and we got in.
Standing room only?
Standing room only, but who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
It was
yeah.
great. I got to see Robosaurus or Truckosaurus blow fire directly at me. And
I
they
think
had
it was like Truckzilla.
something like that, yeah.
Right.
And they
That's
had
the
the
one that-
Gravedigger and Bigfoot. It was so awesome.
And they cover the entire hockey arena floor with like
dirt
and mud and shit.
They do a demolition derby and stuff there. It was so cool. Like this commercial right now, I understand that it's trying to exploit how cool that was, but you will never see how cool that monster trucks were unless you're a 6-year-old. And
We should watch the truck show commercial. You know what I mean? Sunday. One of those.
Sunday.
Introducing the great taste of new Diet Mountain Dew. It's the delicious country cool taste of Mountain Dew with 100% NutraSweet.
NutraSweet.
Man, Mountain Dew has done a fucking rebranding.
I know. I suspect that you had no idea that this next clothing line never existed, and I think if it were alive today, you'd probably buy it. And even the clothes back in the '80s probably would look good now. Are you ready?
Every once in a while, I go and I look for like 80s or 90s clothes in my size. I want some of that vintage Fat Boy.
Clothes make the man, Playboy makes the clothes.
Playboy clothes.
From your head down to your toes.
Playboy Clothes and Accessories. They've got you covered. From hats to shirts, briefs, rainwear, sportswear, socks, and shoes. Playboy shoes. Dressy, casual, and comfortable. Playboy shoes. They've got the look that makes you feel terrific.
Playboy makes you clothes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just basic bitch advertisement. If somebody sees you wearing some Playboy clothes, the woman's gonna immediately assume
it's all
you're-
you. It's all
they're
you.
immediately gonna assume your penis tastes like pumpkin spice.
No, I'm
That's
pretty
how
certain you
basic
would
this
wear
shit
it.
is. It's stupid.
I mean, I'm saying I might be down for a pair of those shoes.
So, Billy,
Todd,
if you had been an adult in the 80s and you wanted to lose weight, you wouldn't have chosen the keto diet. Guess what you would have chosen? Do you know what?
Delamil?
No, you would have chosen AIDS.
Oh, yeah.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight. Yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy.
Does this make you get diarrheas when you eat food? Does it make you poop all the fat out? What's going on?
This might be the best video I've ever seen on this show.
And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
That, of course not. It's not compromising your immune system at all.
Only impending doom.
Right.
Question,
they
why take
have a
diet
date on
pills
it?
when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
Appetite suppressant candy. AIDS.
Why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS?
The script for this commercial is funnier than anything I've ever written, man. That's
Right.
outstanding.
You know what? I like to think that this actually worked really, really well, but then the AIDS epidemic broke out.
That you're right. You're right.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this product stopped after AIDS, the virus.
It was probably
came
like the
out.
perfect cure for obesity, but then the AIDS virus came out.
Chocolate that makes you not fat.
Literally what every fat person wants.
Yeah.
Oh, my belly is full of chocolate.
Yeah, it looks like this sold relatively well in the 1970s until the early 80s. And by 1988, sales was so negatively impacted by the actual AIDS epidemic that they withdrew entirely.
You're all over it, young Jamie. Nice work.
The original active ingredient was benzocaine, so is that benzos in it?
Wow. Okay. So you don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, can I get, fuck that igloo. I'm looking on eBay for AIDS.
For AIDS.
Yeah.
Where can I buy AIDS in bulk?
Where can I buy
please?
some AIDS?
Let me get some 40-year-old AIDS. I am about this life.
Oh shit.
Dude, someone made the Ben robot memes keep coming, and here's the newest one. Check this out.
This is not good.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 659.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
And now we are only, 7 episodes away?
I don't think this is a VI.
7 episodes away, counting this one.
Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
All right, give me 1 second here.
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
I am finding no AIDS for sale on
No,
eBay.
dude, that shit's 40 years old.
I don't care, man. I want some
It's expired by
benzocaine.
now. Drugs expired.
I want some expired benzocaine chocolate.
They also came in caramel and what was the other flavor here? Oh, butterscotch.
Billy, bug chaser, Billy, bug chaser. Give me those AIDS. Give me those AIDS.
Give me your AIDS.
I want that in my life.
I'd have found one, dude. It looks straight out of Fallout. It's all busted up.
Dude,
Here, I'm gonna
it
send
would
you-
be 40 years old. You shouldn't take medication that old.
Oh, you should definitely take it. Here, look at this. Look at that can, man.
Oh, take it. Hold on.
I'll wash it down with a 40-year-old can of Billy Bear and just get explosive dyers.
God, what is
Sick greasy Billy? What is this? Oh God!
Man.
Wow.
That looks disgusting.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. If you put whatever is in that can into your body, you will shit out weight immediately.
Yeah. For a balanced 900-calorie diet.
AIDS.
I had more than 900 calories for lunch today. Oops. That's true. I saw that, Mickey Richards. I saw you drink a can of Billy Bear. I got a can of Billy Bear chilling at my house. I bought it on my birthday like 3 or 4 years ago. And I figured one day I'll crack it open to celebrate.
Oh shit!
One of the one.
This one. And this one.
I was
And
overweight and
this
terrible.
one.
In the beginning.
Oh
Hey,
no!
what a good ad.
Hold on. No. I'm sorry. I fucked it up.
Oh no!
You know what I forgot? I
What?
forgot to play this.
Yo, safely! Let's go find this hater and put a bullet in his fucking head.
How do you like me now?
I'm
the only critic with the good kind of fairy drama. That's because Jesus Christ
This is my neighbor.
I'm about to take you on a journey into my world. Step into my world. You best come correct. My world's a kingdom. It's pristine.
Oh my God! I
Is
would
this
open
that-
the door. I would box this guy.
Is this that angry rhino guy that called me fat? The car salesman?
I think so. I think so.
Oh my God!
You can take a little peek.
He does not know how to box.
90210
He doesn't know how to
90210 90210 90210 90210 90210 Let's go, yo. 90210. It's where I lay my head. It's not where I was born or bred. I'm a South Philly bull through and through, and I made it off these streets with my crew.
He's got a big bag of
Philly
blow in
streets
his.
are no joke. I've been hustling since I was 7. It's not a joke. Then when I turned 18, I flipped that job and I became legit. And I had to move on. And I moved to Beverly Hills where I have the best of everything. My cribs were 15 mil. If it's worth a penny. Look at my driveway. I got the range on 22s. I got 3 Bugattis. One in pink, yellow, and blue.
Do you think he really does?
No, he doesn't even have a quality fucking JPEG degree screen in behind him.
It's true.
This guy's never been to
hold on.
Beverly Hills.
Do I remember? Like, I don't remember this guy talking shit about you. Did he?
It wasn't this guy. I was talking about the one guy that you had punching the microphone.
Oh,
I was joking.
Oh, Jersey Rhino.
Yeah, because they look like they're about the same weight class for boxing.
My women, I'm only with the baddest chicks. Models from Tom Ford and Maxim hometown hotties. That's the sitch. 36, 24, 36. Only dimes I mess with.
Okay, pause. This gentleman here,
he does not look like he's in boxing shape.
He's obviously not. He's also he's not taking this seriously. This is probably the first time he did a rap, and it sucks, but it's not like so bad because he's obviously in on the joke. He's obviously not really Beverly Hillbilly. He's fucking. It's not cringe as much as it's just total shit. Scuff Jeff Bezos, really though.
I only lace them up in the best. Gucci, Prada, Louis Vuitton. The best. Yo, I'm out in Vegas all the time with Dan Bilzerian and Floyd Mayweather. Yo, we got money on our minds. Navy SEAL style, son. That's my flow. I'm coming for your jugular. Don't you know? Yo, it's about the masculine, not the feminine, and I got that masculine energy. I'm gonna zero you out, and you're gonna see what I mean.
It's just bad.
All right.
I'm not cringing because I feel like he knows he's shit.
Are you ready to cringe?
Baby got calc? No.
No!
Oh my gosh, Matt, look at that equation.
It is so big. It's got like 10 x's and 4 integrals. Who can solve that?
4 integrals.
You don't solve that because it's twice differentiable, okay? I mean, it's just so big.
It's really
I can't
on a
believe
butt,
it's
though.
Calc 1. It's just out there. I mean, it's wow.
Like what?
It's just so whack.
I like equations, I cannot lie. You other nerds can't deny that when you care to see all the AP tests and equations in your face, you get pumped. Want to integrate, you need that V of T to start the equation.
How many parodies are there of this song?
Every one of them.
Too many.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what another song is that is almost parodied or equally parodied or more parodied than this.
Not many.
There really isn't. This seems to come up way too often, whether it's about a stupid fucking calculus or if it's about car sales or if it's about converting to Judaism. There seems to be a bullshit cringe parody of every genre for this song.
I'm daring, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna solve ya, and then I'll grab ya. My teacher tried to warn me, but the equation got
Me so crazy.
use substitution. Use it if you wanna win. Solve it, solve.
Dude, this seems like Iowa or Ohio or something like that. Like, yeah, it just kind of looks that way.
I'm integrating. Don't think I'm faking. I'm this hard. I'm scarred. I want to disregard. I'm tired of integrals and twice differentiable.
Why, when he says integrals, why do I feel like he's saying a racial slur?
Because he is.
I'm tired of integrals. I'm like, dude, stop it.
Dude, look at this phone.
Baby got cow.
I like them X's and Y's. And when I'm looking with my eye, I just can't help myself. I'm acting like a nerd. Now here's the word.
Ice Ice Baby, yeah, that's a contender.
And solve, double solve, solve. I ain't talking about algebra, because some of those problems are made for kids. I wanna solve it and graph it, so find the problem double. We're all in trouble.
Is it Tom from MySpace?
So I'm looking at all of my notes. Don't know what to do.
They're all wearing Aeropostale. Yeah, this is like 2003, 2004, something like
all
that.
my clothes.
Maybe
keep your
6.
notes. I'll do my problem and close. A word to those in pre-calc, I wanna help ya. I won't try to scare ya, but I gotta be straight when I say I want to work till the break.
We should go to the next video. This is just
why
it's not. It's bad, but I don't have anything other to say than oh god, nope. Go back to that fucking
teacher or
whatever that was.
Even Klaus has got to shout. Baby got cow.
Stop it. Stop it.
Right. How about this?
The bushy maths department, the data song. Oh god. Who's gonna be more offbeat?
I love data. I love it, love it, love it.
Is
data.
this Gail singing about Brent
So
Spiner?
good it hurts. I need numbers. I got to have it. Numbers. When I collect all the data, I just go.
Okay, you know how you get these fucking edgelord alt-right trolls saying teachers make too much money? Teachers already make too much money. They get 3 months off. This is friggin' Nick Fuentes bullshit. Quit trying to make your dumbass points because your dumbass points suck and they just make people want to give teachers more money. Just play something like this. That's all you got to do. Like, do they really need more money? Have you seen this?
Have you seen this shit?
And people are like, oh god, let's just make them work for free. That teacher that did the slave question, let's make her only question be why she's going to be working the rest of her life for free as a slave to the children for this sort of fucking bullshit cringe rap. That's where we got to go. If you want to fight teachers, you hit them with this shit. Because this is nobody in America watches this and thinks, oh, that's good. What a good educational tool. How do all these teachers get into this and become a part of this? Like, does the guy who made this song, does he give them all cocaine?
It's all about the data. If you don't know, I'm gonna show ya. 4 steps, I'm gonna show ya. Yeah, 4 steps, I'm gonna show ya. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, let's get it tight. All 4 steps, I know you're gonna like. Ain't no problem, we're gonna get it right. Get it right, get it right. Investigating, I love it. Hypothesis.
Okay, there's no character, there's no emotion. It's so there's no reason for this to exist. This is not something to be proud of. This is not something that every other teacher should be dancing along to. They need to just sit this guy down and be like, look, you're fired. If you want to work at the school again, you get to be like the janitor's janitor.
About
do what he
it.
tells you.
The first step, so don't rush it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. 'Cause
Don't
education
rush it.
gets yours.
Don't rush
That's
it.
right about
Hey,
how things
hey,
work. So
hey,
get it
hey.
right then. Think about a questionnaire. Give me to write. You'll love it. You'll love it. I love data. I love it, love it, love it. Data. So good it hurts. I need numbers. I got to have it. Numbers. When I collect all the data, I just go.
No.
Reused footage. Got into it, man. He was yanking at his face and
I
shit.
love data. I love numbers.
I like to do data with it.
I view it as so good. I like numbers.
I'm on the email list for the weatherman in Columbus, Ohio.
This is not Columbus, Ohio.
No, but he's on that guy's fucking email data list.
Oh, yeah. Here's numbers with the pedophile weatherman of Columbus.
16,000 emails CC'd to me and the weatherman at
Step
Columbus,
2,
Ohio.
collect the data. With the questionnaire that you made, yeah, collect the information from a group of people by mail, phone, or face-to-face, yeah. Celebrate once you got the data all. Step 3, halfway, oh my lord. Party.
Data. I
Their
made
graphic
this
was
song.
Come on.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
Everyone, if you're watching now, please like the stream. And also, coming up Saturday, December 28th, episode 666.
Yeah.
It's going to be an epic extravaganza, an 11-hour plus.
Over 11
Oh,
hours.
yeah.
666 minutes.
Yeah, so Ghastly, if you find any free time during that day, you can just, shoot us a message.
We'd love to summon
We'll bring you on. Yeah, actually, we're having a seance.
Yeah.
How late are you guys going?
I think we're starting at what, like 5 p.m. or maybe?
Oh, so you're going. Yeah, man. Right
So
on.
we're going to 4 a.m. and some change.
Yeah, so whatever that is.
So I could do my regular show on Saturday, go get drunk at a bar, come back. You guys are still on.
Yeah.
You could just jump and set stuff on fire. Is what you're talking about, man.
We're gonna.
I like it. I
we're
like
gonna-
this plan.
We're gonna go all the way until the witching hour.
Yes.
That's the plan. We're gonna go all the way till the witching hour.
Dude, yeah. The culmination of the show is going to be when we summon the curse of Zoltan and purge it, purge it from this place. I'm tired of the spirit of Zoltan.
Do you guys have a Ouija board available?
Well, I think we might make one.
Dude, did you guys hear about how Zoltan cursed us?
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
So, Billy
Was
the
he
Fridge,
Jewish? You know, a magician.
Billy the Fridge was being a sweet boy. He was IRL streaming.
Yeah.
And he was at a bar. He met this nice couple. They took him. They invited him back.
Yeah.
To their place.
Yeah.
And when the guy Zoltan left the room, the girl tried to stick her tongue in young Bill Fridge's mouth.
And I didn't want that.
multiple times, all live.
I didn't want that.
On video. And then he came back in, and then he tried to throw young Bill Fridge down the flight of
He tried to murder me.
Tried to murder.
He tried to murder me.
Tried to murder.
I'm surprised by this of events, William Refrigerator. That's very unfortunate.
And now we have the curse of Zoltan upon us.
Yeah.
We need
Zoltan.
the tripod.
It's hard out here for a blimp. I was being a content boy, not a sweet boy. What do you mean? Sweet boys get content for the viewers. I was just being a sweet boy. That's all. I hate the data. Fuck, this song's stuck in my head.
All night, let's all aboard. Let's all aboard. Presenting data. I love it. Step 3 is going to be in my pocket.
I
Use the
love it.
information
I
that
love
you collected
data.
and graphically represent it.
Wow,
Conclusion
her
is the
skirt is
best-
a little too short. She knows what she's
Oh,
doing.
damn. You can't behave yourself in the workplace.
She
young
knows what
Bill
she's
Fridge.
doing. She wore that on purpose. She's trying to get herself a work husband.
We're shooting that day.
So let's go. It's a result of the investigation, so let me know. Now it's time for you to let it flow. Let me know. I'm listening. I'm listening. I love data. I love it, love it, love it.
I love it, love
I
it,
hate
love
this
it.
so much.
I love data.
It's so bad.
I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Data. So good it hurts. I need numbers. I got to have it. Numbers. When I collect all the data, I just go.
Nobody is as excited about data, and if you are, you're hiding something very disgusting.
Other.
What the fuck is it?
Oh, this is
Bring
so long.
love. Oh, to
the
world.
I hate you. I hate you. Which superpower would you prefer, David?
I love data.
Ah, fuck you, PT Ham.
I love data.
Thanks for the donut.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Numbers. Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
Oh, the slow-mo.
The data song.
I love data.
If anybody lives near Hertfordshire, you can go to the place where this amazing song was made.
I saved,
really?
I saved the best for last.
You mean it gets better? What?
No. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes, you are correct.
First of all, I'd like to thank all the numerous creators that have paved the way. If you think I'm lame after today, you be sure to change up like Odin's face and not a furry hate. Well, son, I got used to. Culturally ask give your man's a boost too. So if you even think of this and on my crew, like Bakari Roo, you be
I love how if you're a furry rapper, you don't have to worry about lip syncing. You can just move your hands around.
Yeah.
be sure to get blue through, man.
Right.
Nah, man, you ain't starting this. So you don't really want to take a part in this. Like Apollo on sweet with the serenade, but I could turn more savage than Artemis. Be sweet creature, but I can fly to beat your back like AC.
Was that Artemis from our chat?
Got bite for fierce like Nasa hyena. The most spirited revered in the same year. Grant with us and he about to make it reindeer. HB is in the same tier. Dog, he got pansy in his name, and I don't even see a lame year. The lane's here in the land of the dope cut. Like
Hey, can I tell you what the most cringy thing about this is? This fucking guy's fursuit has a scar on his eye. He's like, I'm not just a furry. I'm the bad furry. I've been through some shit. So I had this scar sewn onto my fur mask to show how wounded I really am. That's the cringiest part about this whole rap.
When we go nuts, you told you better book mutt. Make a hits like a dojo kick. I'm the king of the scene, and the team be lit. Queenie be the queen, be you're dismissed, or the plot gets thick like.
I like how his voice is like not too far different from like a Disney cartoon's voice would be anyways. You know, I grew up on the Goof Troop. It's no big deal. I'm here with Goofy. You can see me in a movie. You can be me if you wear a fursuit because I got a big dick and a good stuff. Yiff, 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 yiff.
Rhymes of gunplay, I got no problem deleting ya. TV go see me defeating ya. Then it's gonna be another furry in the media. This Genesis.
Thank each and every single one of you for 1,000 subscribers. Welcome to Scarface Media, the new fantastic rapper of all the world. I'll be performing next week, opening up for Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. His raps were like not terrible, but also they were not good.
No, sir.
There was not one line where I'm like, oh, dude, he got him. But if I was a furry and I knew who the fuck Ikararu or whoever was, I might be like, oh, he got him. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, he got him.
Is that what they sound like?
That's all furries sound like cartoon characters. I'll be honest with you, okay? I went to a furry convention to hook up with animals. Not because I'm into that, but because I'm into...
Not real animals.
You know, like people in animal suits.
Okay, no, I know that, but maybe you should clarify that.
Okay,
before you
the phrasing there.
Everybody has ever gone to a furry convention. There's not real animals there. They're all in suits. They all think they're real animals. They all identify. But when I got there...
Everyone clip that, please.
This is the problem. When you get there, you realize what's under the suit. And it's just gross humans that have to wear masks to hide the fact they're gross. Every time I see Creamsicle on the show talking about how much furry sex he has, I'm like, dude, like, it's so easy to have fur sex. You're over here like bragging about getting McNuggets at McDonald's when they're on sale for $5. Like, anybody can do that. Come on. Humans are animals.
I do have questions about the actions of, fur sex at a fucking con. Like, does a shower take place beforehand? Because those look really, really warm. Like they're going.
Have answers to those questions, sir. You do not.
A lot of times they wear like skimpier fur suits for that kind of shit.
Really?
I'm not kink shaming. I told you I went there to try and hook up with furs. I told you I'm not kink shaming.
That's not what you said. You said you went to try and hook up with animals.
Yeah, because I'm not a furry, so I call them animals.
Okay.
I'm an outsider looking in, man.
Okay, sure.
This paw menagerie that we've built, it's not my fault.
Animals.
It's not my fault.
Question, Bill, were you wearing a fursuit at the time?
No, man.
Undercover?
I just
Wilford Edge.
I just took some some feathers and I glued them to my face.
You're a feathery?
I was like, they're like, what are you supposed to be? I was like, I just pretend I ate Toucan Sam's ass. Let me hit it. And they would not let me do it. I was very
No, you didn't get any fucking foxhole? Nothing?
They were like, no, dude, you're not impressive enough. And then I watched some 4'8" guy in a fucking in an otter suit have a 9-way. He had a 9-way.
A 9-way.
It looked like a damn animal cracker in my soup dance.
That's
it was
like
crazy.
German for a no way.
I went as Big Bird, yeah. I'm the furry rapper. His voice totally had that cartoon tinge to it.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to know how I got this scar on my eye? Well, I got a real scrapper with Petey the Pitbull. Yeah.
We'll tell you the rest of the story when we get back from these messages.
I have a movie script. If anybody wants to buy it, it's called Long Con, and it's about a convention that got booked. The furries and the juggalos double booked the convention for the same weekend. So the entire movie is basically just furries versus juggalos battling in a convention. It ends in a gigantic fight with like Fago and axes and puppet suits. It's if you guys want to buy this script idea from me, I'll sell it to you for like cool $30,000.
Is the narrative told from like the wait staff, or is it a member of the con, or?
Yeah.
What you got to do in a situation like that, what you need is a ton of first act exposition. That way you can make tons of jokes about furries and juggalos. So what you need is to tell the story from the point of somebody that's new, a new guy to the furry convention or a new guy to the juggalo convention, so that somebody always has a reason to explain it to this dumbass what's happening here and here and here. That's where you get all your first act jokes, bro. There you go. You can have that one for free, Bill.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we're going to do a post show tonight, but I would like the opportunity for like the last 10 or 15 minutes of tonight's show for those of you who are members of our Discord, jump into the general chat. Jump into just the general voice chat.
Got to ask for trouble.
Do it.
Well, you know.
Do it.
We'll do that.
Anybody who thinks I'm talking trash about the furries or the juggalos doesn't realize how much I love furries and juggalos. I love them as much as I love everybody else, which is very much. Okay? I make fun of literally everybody. The closest people to me get it the most. Don't feel like I'm hating on furries or juggalos like you're some protected class. You're weirdos.
Really? You shouldn't even have to explain that, bro. You're
I just
totally
want them
right.
to know because you're weirdos. I want y'all to know you're weirdos. And I'm weirdo too, so we're family. Okay? I look like a damn Jabba the Hutt and Shirley Temple had a baby, pooped me out and gave me a microphone.
All right.
We're family.
People.
Ooh, I'm live,
Hello.
I guess.
Yeah, you are. How's it going?
Hello, Ben and Billy.
Hello. I have these Yoda lights, and like, there's no way for me to set all of them up in the screen.
Are these dudes jerking off in there? What's?
I
I might be. Don't judge me, man. You know, I got one going on.
Don't judge me. Hi, my name's Happy Harold, the Scarface Fox, and I'm going to give you my fur wrap today.
So now we have a whole bunch of people in our live stream voice chat.
My name's Blumpkin, and I'm part pumpkin, part blue whale. That's my fursona is a blue whale jack-o'-lantern. Because my favorite movie is Nightmare Before Christmas and Free Willy. Could you imagine what it would be like to have only seen movies from the early 90s? Like you didn't get to watch anything else. Like it's just Home Alone and Free Willy and all that.
Stop. That was something you got.
The first Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah.
Did you just end up as Pauly Shore that way?
Yes, I hear you.
The original Ninja Turtles trilogy.
I hear lots of things.
Was love. It was everything. My favorite movie was Secret of the Ooze 2.
Ninja, rap, ninja, rap. I can imagine Young Bill Fridge dancing in the theater, in the rows. Ninja.
I was a lot.
Did you like Vanilla Ice? Be honest. Did you like him? Because he was the biggest rapper when we were kids back in the day, right?
It's and tell you the answer is yes. Young Bill Fridge loved Vanilla Ice.
I had 2 cassette tapes of hip hop when I was a kid, and I didn't buy them. I don't know how I got them.
You know,
one of them was MC Hammer's Greatest Hits, and the other was Ice Ice Baby, Cool as Ice.
And those two toured together. One of my first was Young MC. Remember Young MC? I think he might have been Tone Loc's nephew or cousin or something like that, right?
Maybe, yeah. Tone Loc was dope in
his
Ace Ventura
voice.
and Ferngully.
But what? Okay, so what do you think of his music back in the day?
Funky Cole Medina.
He just had the voice.
His voice, and then I think was it Funky Cole Medina and a Wild Thing? Weren't they the same beat?
No, but they're very similar.
They were so similar.
Yeah. You know what? They whoever his DJ was, because most MCs had DJs back then, live DJs. Whatever records he was spinning, they were rock tracks. So he all of the Wild Thing, it was bam 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 da da wow, wow. And then whoa, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Is that you, Mr. Mumbles?
It's Mickey Richard.
No.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize I got pulled in.
Oh well, you did, bro. You gonna say something or what?
I was watching the video game awards and looking at all the new video game
Oh,
announcements.
you weren't watching DP, huh? What's wrong?
Well,
I
was watching DP on my computer. and the
DP is
Game
part
Awards
of the
on my phone.
bourgeoisie, so we
You're
went
a
to
man,
PAX
okay? You can't
and already
multitask,
saw
so.
the new video game announcements.
Oh, yeah.
There
we're
was
part
this
of the
really
bourgeoisie.
cool looking XCOM game, but it's all Gears of War.
I don't know what that means.
Gears of War is first-person shooter franchise.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
but
I know
it's
what
like
that
a Gears of
means.
War game, but it plays like the XCOM games, you know?
Oh, you know what? I'd be into that. That actually sounds pretty cool.
It looks so good. It's called Gears Tactics.
Right? The XCOM games were fucking dope, especially if they're as hard as the XCOM games.
Wow, dang. Fun fact, Vanilla Ice was signed to Psychopathic Records, and Coolio has a Juggalo tattoo.
It was when Vanilla Ice came back trying to be like Limp Bizkit, basically.
Yeah.
Dude, he sold out
Was there,
a bunch of
any
people I
VR
went to
shit?
high school with in the late 90s went to the Vanilla Ice show, and it was like a sold-out show.
Vanilla Ice follows me on Twitter. Bang, bang.
Yeah, he's not, I mean, whatever.
He obviously is a big
Hold on,
fan.
here's,
He's
I was
obviously
in
a big fan.
Preschool in the late 90s.
Okay, well, fuck you then. I'm going to die before you, and I'll know what happens in the afterlife.
Whoa.
Before you. So how do you like that,
Deal
bitch?
with it.
Which thing is the afterlife? So aggressive. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh my
Logue
god,
should
no, I
hold
can't
on.
say
I don't think I'm
anything
being
that you
aggressive.
say. Oh no. Oh, okay, here we go.
It's being abusive.
Yeah.
Use a willy boy.
Can you put your own rap to it?
Probably should pause this right now. We're about to get the entire stream shut down for classic fucking hip hop.
No. Well, it's a karaoke track.
Oh,
so
it
it's
is?
Not, yeah. It's not the same.
Is this supposed to be like a video?
Yeah, it's karaoke track.
Spit something.
What sort of song would we do as Tone Loc?
What? Can you talk about cheese? Can you rap about cheese?
Cheese?
Yeah, like Gouda and
all the
brie
different kinds
and,
of cheese, mozzarella,
feta and
blue cheese.
Maybe.
Wait.
Oh man, this has to be so easy for Billy.
Everybody in fan chat or
high in
regular chat,
saturated fat.
start typing out types of cheeses.
What's the name of the cheese that like they fucking like make it with maggots and it has like
Yuck.
live maggots?
I don't know.
But why do you want to bring this up?
Maggot
Gross.
cheese?
What the fuck? Hold on. Google maggot.
I don't want to.
It's
I'm
called
Kasu
I'm
Googling it. I'm Googling
Marzu.
Not doing it.
Sure, I believe it. I believe it exists. I'm just like, no, we're trying to come up with. I don't know. All right. Maggot cheese. Here we go.
I'd rather eat maggot cheese.
It's called Kasumarzu.
What is slam?
Got that Kazumarzu. I could have to eat them. Formaggio with Marcio and no, I'm R2D2. I'm trying to get the funky cold Medina flow. I got all these cheeses. I melt them like they're Jesus. On my grilled cheese sandwich, doing damage like I'm Beavis. Cause I butt head with these beaches. Go with all the breezes. I can't fucking. I'm trying to do a. I can't do it.
You had it though.
Yeah. There's cheese up on my penis. Smegma when I eat it. I peel back my shaft and make my woman beat it. I go with that Velveeta. I roll with Chester Cheetah. You know I'm Gouda. Wish you woulda sucked on Mayan Peter. Fucking terrible. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Is it too slow?
I don't know. Like,
Do it.
that Jack from Monterey. This cheese is kind of gay. I put it in my mouth just like a penis, then I pray. On my knees. That's how you eat cheese. On your knees. Deal with it.
So
this cheese I got from Munda.
This is
Sanitary.
wild thing.
The bread I got is Wonder.
This is the difference.
Yeah.
Here we
Let's
go.
do it.
Okay, it's definitely a difference. Oh,
But it's like guitar track and drums.
I go with that prosciutto. I eat up my menudo. Like Ricky Martin, dicks be farting, queefing as I don't know. Wild thing. Cheese whiz. Yo, I want to point out Egghead disappeared after we told him to shave his head and brought up his Uncle Rick. He hasn't been back since. Because Egghead can't handle.
Might as well.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is a
boom boom boom
boom. Wow,
Dude,
thing.
did Egghead? Is he okay?
I don't know. I was sitting here rapping about cheese. I was like, "Where's Egghead?"
Depression.
Where's Egghead?
He's been super depressed the whole show. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, I tell you what's wrong. He got in a fucking major car accident. A lot of stuff's sad, and I'm over here teasing him about his cringe because I want him to look like the fucking underdog champion hero. And he's probably taking it to heart.
He got in a car crash? I didn't know that.
Yeah, his car got totaled.
It was like almost head on.
And this is the sad thing. He didn't even catch a good Pokemon.
Eggy. No.
I got the egg and cheese.
He thought he saw Yoda, and so he wasn't paying attention. So he hit something.
He's like, "Is that Yoda? Oh no, it's a green light."
We need to get him some eggnog.
Eggnog.
Does Egghead
oh
like
no.
eggnog?
Yeah, we got to get Egghead to take a bath in eggnog for the holidays.
Ugh,
I
nice
got-
bathtub.
Oh, jeez, guys. Do I have to pour?
No, you know what happened?
Do I have to pour gallons of eggnog over myself in my bathtub for the holidays? I'll do anything for Drunken Peasants because I'm a sweet boy. Do it, Egghead.
With like a wreath around his neck.
Shut the fuck up. He briefly looked at the GPS and yeah, just that one little fraction of a second. So, Billy, you look away for like 2 seconds at the chat.
Yeah. And I have a fucking brain that's 12 times as powerful as Egghead's. So I can actually take 6 seconds away.
That's a dozen eggs.
Do the math.
Throwing shade at
Do
Egghead
the
over
math.
here.
I'm not throwing shade at Egghead. I'm a superhuman. Egghead's a good old regular guy. He's a good old regular guy. I love him. But I'm a fucking superhuman.
Regular.
Comparing me to Egghead is your problem, not mine. I'm a god, god damn it.
Can you run faster than me?
Oh my god.
Can I
You sound
run
like Kanye
faster?
West.
No.
Okay.
I'm not the god of speed.
Okay, what?
I'm the god of critical thinking. Yeah, that's right.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
There's no one better than you?
I'm not saying there's no one better than me.
Okay.
They have to worship me.
Then how are you the god of it?
Because I'm the
there's people
god.
better than you.
There's people better at drinking than the god of alcohol. Doesn't mean they don't worship him. Yeah.
That does not sound correct to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel pronounce your title as God if you get out drank.
Who's Egghead talking to about the tripod? He says, at least I ain't a pussy when it comes to getting a fucking tripod.
Oh, he's talking about you.
What tripod?
He's talking about you.
Oh, that tripod.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, damn.
That's bitter, dude. I didn't
fuck.
even know.
Oh,
I didn't
fuck.
even know.
Shit's going down.
At least I ain't a pussy when it comes to getting a fucking tripod. Damn, dude, this is the curse of Zoltan.
You made Egghead shave his head. You were so mean to him that, he shaved his head.
He looked like Stone Cold Steve Autism now, and he's coming after the tripod.
Skinhead.
Egghead, I need you to DM me right now on Facebook and tell me whether or not we got beef. If you DM me and say we got beef, it's gonna be hard for you, dude. It's gonna be really hard for you.
At least he isn't
Imagine
afraid to
getting
get
fucking
the tripod
owned by
back.
Egghead.
Imagine getting owned by Egghead.
I think
What?
Egghead wins.
Yeah, I'm voting for Egghead.
Look, guys, chill the fuck
Egghead
out.
wins.
Chill the fuck out. I need everybody to chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out.
Kids.
Everybody
sweet
just chill
boy.
the fuck out. Everybody needs to just chill the fuck out.
I got, yeah.
Just
I
chill
think
the fuck out.
Is this the post show or the actual show?
This is the actual show. We're not going to do a post show, so we're going to do this for like 10 more minutes, and then we're calling it a night.
Yeah.
So we're letting all you people in.
You people?
Oh yeah, what do you mean by that?
Oh, look what Ryby said.
My friend just came by. I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. I'll watch the rest of this.
Bye-bye.
Have fun, whoever you are.
Egghead just DM me and said, yeah, we got beef, you fat cow.
No, he didn't.
He said, we got beef, you fat cow.
Show it to me.
Pig theory didn't happen.
Egghead's pissed. Egghead's pissed.
Egghead.
I'm gonna apologize. Egghead, because I wanna. Here's my apology, Egghead. This is the car that you crashed, right?
He's playing Pokemon Go.
You weren't even playing Pokemon Go.
No, he was.
You weren't even playing Pokemon Go.
He was playing it.
You know how many Pokemon Go's I play on Crash Car? You ready to play Pokemon Go, Egghead? You know what this was? Egghead was doing karaoke for Mick Foley's entrance music. Anybody who's not a wrestling fan, Mick Foley's entrance music starts out with a car
crash. Yeah.
Does Razor Ramon start out with a car crash too?
No, it's like razors. Like it's like nails on a. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
Don't remind me of that, please. I'm sorry, Egghead. I take it back. Egghead, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Egghead.
Wow, you're so mean.
Egghead's my buddy, pal.
No.
I'm over here building him up to be the biggest face champion in the history of actual mania. Okay? Biggest face champion we'll ever see. I'm excited. He's finally got some worth in his life. You realize the last time Egghead's been this happy was when he stepped foot on set of fucking Canyon Trails, and he was wearing his Speedy Adams outfit. He thought that was the beginning of the legacy.
He wasn't in that movie. He wasn't in Canyon
Whatever one he
Trail.
was in. He thought he was like, this is my legacy. He walked on set. His fucking spurs were digging into the schoolyard.
He wasn't in the movie. He wasn't in the movies as an adult. He was.
Yeah.
So he wasn't even on the cast for Canyon Trail.
Today, I follow the footsteps of my father and his father before him.
Nope, we gotta cut you, son.
Damn it.
Son, there's just too much.
Egghead's my buddy pal. He wasn't extra.
Egghead, get into the chat, into the voice chat. Let's hear it. Come on.
Hearts on fire, strong desire.
We want to hear you're okay, Eggy.
Yeah, come on, Speedy. We want to hear the 411.
Come on, Egghead. Be a man, Egghead.
Yeah, show us.
Be a man.
First of all, everyone that is driving Uber or Lyft, you should have a dash cam at the very least that's pointing ahead. And you should probably
You should have that anyway.
Well, and then also behind you back into your car, just in case you get assaulted or something like that, you should have a camera.
Or
on the
accused of assault.
Yeah.
Here's what you should do. Everybody in the United States of America should be appointed a cameraman.
What about the cameraman?
Well, that's the thing. The cameraman's going to have a cameraman too.
So,
Okay, well, don't you mean anyone who's driving in North America should have a cameraman?
Here's Egghead.
If all cameramen have a cameraman,
give everyone
then
latitude.
every person could not have a cameraman.
But wait, what if the cameraman had a camera woman?
Give everyone latitudes from Super Mario.
Oh yeah, that you could do that. You could
Oh,
use
and Billy,
Yeah.
the last time I was in one of my dad's movies was when I was in the movie Cactus Creek.
Was it Cactus Creek?
Yes.
Is it true that you shit your pants on the set of Cactus Creek?
You know what it is?
No.
It's Cactus Creek is a subtitle. It's Hung Studs 22 Cactus Creek.
That's
What?
Yeah,
What
what do you
is
think
the best Western is?
the best Western.
Again, is it true that your uncle won the Best Western award at Best Western Hotels out of the South?
Yes. How do you feel about going up against Stormy Lane for your title if you win this next one?
Oh wait, what? I gotta go up against my uncle. What?
What about Thursday Lane?
Did you shave your head, Egghead?
No.
Okay,
you
good.
liar.
But
I like your head of hair,
I still have my head of hair.
Damn.
Good.
Well, you
The
know,
last thing I need is you walking around with an actual egg-shaped head.
It is egg.
Now what would you do if I did that?
I'll laugh at you, dude. I made a little kid shave his eyebrows off one time on Tiny Chat. I don't care about people's hair. It grows back. It grows back.
Not for everybody.
I know. If you got alopecia or something, then GG.
Male pattern baldness.
Yeah, but yeah, if you got that problem, deal with it. I'm not going to care about other people's problems, right? Unless I can fix your problems by doing something I'm normally going to do anyways, I don't care about your problems. If I'm normally going to tell jokes and make people smile and laugh, and I can make you a little happier in your day-to-day, then I'm glad that your problems have been soothed by me being a funny guy. That's about as far as I get as far as charity goes.
You're a
Billy's pretty niggardly.
What did you say?
Dude,
pretty
come
niggardly.
come on.
I would say,
dude, no.
I would say
No.
I am one of the sweetest boys ever.
For social skills.
Have you ever heard that song, "You Can't Please Everyone, so you got to please yourself"?
Nope.
By
never
pleasing
heard
myself, I please more people than the people that try and please other people. I please more people
So
than
you're a
people
porn
pleasers
star?
because I please myself. I please myself. And in the process, I please more people than people pleasers. That's what I'm saying. People who go out of their way to go please everybody can't possibly please as many people as the person that pleases themselves and radiates that confidence. I exuberate that glee. I spill out emotional cocaine that other people sniff up when I walk by. They love it. It gets them so high just being in my presence. Goddamn right.
You can just be humble about
right.
it.
I'm Bill Fridge.
Please others by
Goddamn right.
pleasing themselves are called porn stars.
Or you can just be
Maybe-
humble.
your ass or something.
Maybe in your
Nobody is
weird.
going to have fun with you if you can't have fun yourself.
Billy,
Hey, Ben.
Billy,
A band
I
called
think-
No Cocaine.
I think you set up a wall, an emotional wall around yourself, and I think you need to learn to let others please you.
What does that mean?
I'll suck
I'm
his
so.
Basically that.
I just want.
fupa or whatever, and
Are you saying I've put a wall around myself and it's like it's not the Great Wall of China? I need the Great Wall of China?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Interesting.
Let your walls down, Billy.
I will let down my walls, but if that means I get invaded and my heart is broken, I'll cry.
Get the ID.
Just make sure,
Get the ID.
just make sure no Mexicans get over the wall, and you'll be fine.
Whoa.
I don't know. I think Mexicans are allowed over my wall. I'm not cutting off any race at all.
Right.
I'm not. The only race I don't want is a 10K race or a race where I actually have to run. Every other race is welcome.
Running the couch to couch.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you remember this at all. I'm the guy that psychically predicted Brett Keane in the shower.
In the shower? What do you mean? You predicted Brett Keane would
remember that?
inevitably take a shower?
No, I'm the guy that Streamlabs. I want to kill myself right before it popped up. Brett Keane in the shower.
I'm so confused about all of this. But yeah.
So,
Congratulations.
well, part of the reason why I was so depressed was because
An achievement.
wasn't taking care of myself really.
Yeah.
And I saw how much weight you were losing.
Enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Have you been losing a lot of weight?
Well, part of the problem why I was so fat was I was drinking like a 12-pack of soda in under an hour.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not with you anymore.
Soda
When you
is the
said
trap,
soda.
dude. Yeah, soda is such a trap.
I was
what-
heavily addicted to the caffeine, really, dude.
You get caffeine without soda, though.
unsweetened iced tea.
Coffee, black
Yeah,
coffee
but the
will
soda
get you
made it
caffeine.
taste good.
I know. That's the
It does.
that's the trap.
Well,
Oh no,
I
not
dropped the
this.
soda completely and immediately
What's
dropped
going
like
on?
50 pounds.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, the chat's filling up.
Should have switched the beer though.
With a bachelor
An echo.
degree.
Egghead, what were
Day
you
of beer
saying?
keeps the doctor
Who's
away.
not? What?
Nah, I'm just
What?
Oh, I don't know.
hitting this bong.
Oh. That's hot.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Awkward.
So
Echo,
I'm gonna
echo.
put the timer back up. I'm gonna put the timer for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go.
All right. Everybody who has been hanging with us tonight, thank you guys for making the long haul. Thank you, SkepTalkLive and Ghastly. You guys will be able to find all of their channels in description, but also you guys want to give us a little shout out for what you got in the pipes, what people can look forward to. SkepTalk first.
Yeah, I have been further producing more history podcasts. That's basically the only thing I'm doing right now, and I'm fucking digging it. So the energy's really high on the recordings. I think everybody should give it a check it out. You can find my podcast on any podcasting app. It's Mass Historia is the name of the show.
And Ghastly, you want to give us a little teaser what you're working on right now?
Yeah, I can give you some shit. My newest clip that came out today on my channel, Fright Supremacy, was from a stream I did with Drunken Uncle and Sinatra Says the other day, where I ran a spelling bee that definitely wasn't engineered to make sure that somebody from the UK could never win. Also, go to youtube.com/Golf City and watch episode 17 of Golf City. I travel back in time by putting fictional maritime narcotics in my nose. It's solid. You should check it out. And on Saturdays, make sure to catch the Fright Power Hour at 6:15. We're late a lot. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, man. There it is. Crew will be under your names. And thanks for having me out, guys. I appreciate it.
All hail
Billy Gray, you're echoing.
And I also want to personally thank Boobry. I see Boobry in the fan chat all the time, and just I want to personally thank Boobry. Go check out SkepTalkLive and Ghastly though, for real, guys. Love having you guys on the show. It's always good when you're on. I know we're gonna have fun and talk that good shit.
Thanks for having me again.
I went to AEW.
Yeah.
Thank you, Egghead.
Egghead went to last night's AEW.
Where was it at?
Garland, Texas.
Did you love it?
It was fucking awesome.
Did you have multiple boners?
No.
Oh,
only one.
Fixel pointed out, have you read Streamlabs?
Let's read a couple Streamlabs.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go.
We're just gonna read a couple Streamlabs. So get your Streamlabs in if you want to be read before we go. The greatest rogue trader said, "I love numbers, doo doo dee doo." Whatever the fuck that means. PT Ham says, "I love data."
I love
data, like Brent Spriner. I love data. Butthurt Brad said, "Why does Jill Valentine look like a generic trans feminist in the RE3 remake?" I didn't notice that.
Eric before too. I don't really think it's a big deal. I don't care.
Base Reeves says, "Why get a Church's Cup when you can get the new Baby Yoda toy?" I want a Baby Yoda toy so bad. I want a huggable, lovable Baby Yoda.
You know what I didn't get to play tonight, which I'm so sad? This of like him doing him doing Evanescence.
How can you see into my eyes like open doors?
Isn't that the most beautiful radiant sound that has ever been blessed upon your soul?
Wrong.
Satan.
Kill me!
Satan said, "Speaking of P.O. boxes, something should be arriving at yours tomorrow sometime."
Oh, really? Whoa. Dude, is it that hot sauce?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Killer 99 said Bundy
speed
said in
him
a
up.
shoot interview that he got in trouble with Vince for doing that advertisement without telling him. Oh.
Yeah.
And Base Reeves said, "I've only got 16th, 18th, 24th, 25th off, so if you really want me to prove my non-royal royalty, those are the dates. No need to change the show schedule for me." Also, did my $20 Base Reeves fact joke go through? It was during the slave thing. I may have just missed it. We'll double check and see. Rot Feast Tender says he's onto something. I've had a real problem with sorcerers recently. Ryby Jenkins said, "Tweet out that DP is live to OJ Simpson, no balls." I did, Ryby Jenkins. I did tweet out to OJ Simpson with a link to DP. Hopefully he came and watched. PT Ham said Egghead might win off of this promo alone. Damn. What do you think, Egghead? Are you the cringiest sumbitch ever?
I damn right I am.
What about Justin Emo Howling Wolf?
Who?
Oh,
Billy Gray,
perfect
you're
answer.
still echoing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what Spec says.
Yeah, I didn't see another one come through, Base Reeves, about the...
Look at him dance.
I didn't see one come
When you
in about
can't
your
hear him,
fact.
he's not so bad.
Yeah, look at him dance. Look, woo. I sped him up too, so he's like super fast.
There
nope.
goes my hero.
A room in like some mental hospital.
If he only danced, it wouldn't be bad.
How does he get his hair like that?
It's
Seriously.
it's a comb over from the back of his head where his hair's still growing.
And I think there's actual grease in his hair too,
like
there's a
flattening. He grows the hair on the back. Like he's probably got like no hair. He's probably got no hairline. He's probably got like like a Picard on the back of his head.
Yeah.
So he like combs all
Sticking
of
his
that
head in the void.
forward. He grows it long in the back and like combs it forward and flattens it down it looks really bad. And you know what? Like the clean shaven bald look works on black people better. Like he would probably look just fine if he just shaved that.
The whole head. Fair enough. Yeah.
Like it works better than white people.
It's racist.
No, I'm saying like it looks better. Like they could pull that off. I don't know. I don't know.
Joking, bro.
You'll just end up looking like a fucking neo-Nazi, right?
Well, some styles work better. Some styles work better on other people than others.
Are you saying, Ben, that black people can't be neo-Nazis? That's racist.
They can, but it's unlikely. But yes, they can if they work hard
black
and
people
study
can't do what
hard
white people
and
can
stay
do.
in
I
school.
see how it is.
Oh, that's kind of racist.
And that's one to grow on.
And that's one to
If a
grow
black
on.
person wants to be a neo-Nazi, they should have the right to do
You
so.
can. You have
Yeah,
all the
damn it.
opportunities that I mean.
There was like a picture of a black Nazi that I saw.
There was. I saw a documentary about like a black guy that joined the KKK before. Like, yeah, it takes all kinds, right? I mean, you
The
can
Black
find any
Klansman.
kind. Yeah. Anyway, we're
Film.
going to end this show. Thanks to both of our guests. Thanks to all you guys for hanging out with us, too.
Yeah.
You're welcome to
I
hang
just
out
got here.
in the room. Well, sorry, Dottie.
It's okay. I was gonna cut another promo on Egghead while I was in here.
Go ahead. Do it. As Steven
I
does.
heard you talking mess about me, Egghead. I don't really like it. No, baby, I don't appreciate it. I'm gonna take you down actual mania, I will. And then all the girls on the babe station want to lick the top of my thin cock, baby. Oh, yeah.
dong.
Nasty. Dong.
Dude, everyone's behind Dawson Mania now, Egghead.
Oh.
Dude, Egghead,
Well,
how can you compete with this Dawson Mania?
Well, I'll tell you what, Egghead. I'm going to help you out. I will go through and find the cringiest video I can of yours.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Send that in.
Yeah, do that.
Because, of course, they went to me last time for the video.
We need the single cringiest Egghead video, and for some reason, I feel like it's going to be whatever the most recent Egghead video is.
We need Egghead to make a new video. We need him to top himself.
Yeah, just go all out cringe.
I was thinking about making an edit where it's Egghead's video, but I edit it to where I'm saying I'm gonna cum in the egg whites, and whenever he smacks the egg on his head, I just like edit some cum like dropping onto his head.
Oh my God! All right, just surprise us with that. All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you on Saturday.
Good night, baby girls and baby boys and baby dads.
Yes. Good night.
Then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.